Welcome back to Run the Block. This is episode 21, titled Three Dogs. Last session, the nobody gets it's fine. Grip went into Dogtown, took Leo on one of the incursions, got some information from Aqua regarding possible points of entry. Dogtown, where it appears that this individual named Alpha's phone keeps pinging. In the morning of the next day, the ping would alert again. And I think I marked that already, but I just want to make sure that that's clear. It'd be ping number 5. It appears that he is doing some morning business in the marketplace in Dogtown Stadium. Dogtown has a very vibrant night market that kind of just runs constantly, and a lot of illicit trade happens in Dogtown when it comes to acquiring military grade cyberware, military grade weaponry, armaments, ammunition, other types of things. Dogtown is where it happens. But yeah, it's going to be Monday morning. It's February the 28th of 2078. And basically, I'm leaving it up to you. The last ping would have been somewhere around 8 in the morning. And that would be at the marketplace of Dogtown, which is kind of on the north side. Probably closer to the south side, to be honest. I think that's like the entrance point. But the point is, it's in the stadium proper. Okay. Table's yours. I'll cue some background music, but I'll shut up besides.
We know that Grip was going in the evenings to make his face known, correct?
I mean, I don't know if Grip would share, but Grip's not keeping it a secret.
Okay, yeah, no, then not. Yep, totally. I'm not going to go off it then. I was just trying to recap of what we thought. I thought we had a plan with that, but nope. All right, cool.
Well, I imagine now that he's gotten that information from Aqua, though, the next morning is the text to the group like, "Got info, meet up?" ?
Where, when? ?
I guess can he ping? Oh, he'll ping the garage. That's it. Just a ping to the garage.
Quince will send a thumbs up.
Easy for you.
Kincaid head that way.
Sounds good.
You're there?
The car needs repaired anyway.
Yeah. Yep. Literally drives it into the garage with the bullet holes.
So the reactive armor is actually very strong on the Rayburn Caliburn. None of the bullets actually penetrated. I don't think anybody actually got hurt. The wheel does have damage, but it's still functionally drivable. Squints, when you see the damage of it, basically you can buff out the bullet hits on the side of the armor, no problem. That's not going to take more than 20 minutes. Like, you just bust out a sander and it's a crystal dome, so you're basically just cleaning off the plates so that they can redisplay
the diamond sander.
Effectively, yeah. You're just kind of shaving the crystal dome's armor exterior so that the display is showing instead of the kind of burst where the bullet hit. Kind of like when a TV gets hit, you kind of are replacing the pixels effectively, or cleaning off the pixels, so to say. The tire, on the other hand, if you'd like to go ahead and make a vehicles tech roll, land vehicles tech roll, to see if you can fix it without purchase, it is possible, but the DV is going to be set relatively high. 17, it's not super, it wasn't a huge amount of damage. Yeah, so basically...
I'm probably going to have to buy a new wheel for you, buddy. It's going to be rough, but I can maybe try to... I'm just kidding. I can get it fixed. So.
Yeah, so a new tire on a Caliburn would probably cost you somewhere in the ballpark of 1,000 eddies. But if you look at it, you realize that it's basically just structural damage to a heavy rubber slash carbon fiber support, and you're able to kind of just meld, like, burnt rubber and kind of just put it onto there, and effectively patch it, so that it's no longer non-structural. Because
Can I
effectively,
try to
but
let him know that there's maybe a? I'm guessing that there's a no flat or a fix a flat tire, where basically when it goes out, it automatically
oh no, there's
seals
no air.
itself.
There's no air in a caliburn tire, so it is basically the best way to think of it is like a bike tire, okay, but solid, right? And then the spokes that are running throughout it are supportive carbon fiber structures with rubber that's kind of sealed around it, and then there are pockets of air inside that are not filled with air. They are basically just for suspension purposes. The rubber and the carbon fiber create a like a false compression. So it doesn't. The shock inside of the tire is similar to the shock inside of a blown up tire, like with air in it. Does that make sense?
It does. I just
Most
it would have had to like ripped off a huge chunk of it, I think, to
it
need repair.
did.
Then.
It did. Yeah, that's why the roll, like when he rolled, they basically got an auto fire right into the tire.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they they put enough bullets in it to kind of cause it to fuck. One of the carbon tubes inside was like running to the side and like bouncing, and the clunk 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 was basically the spoke kind of hitting against the ground. So all you had to do was basically kind of pull that bitch up and then like fill it with rubber.
Okay. I do that.
Cool. Done.
Cool.
40 minutes of your day or your morning are done. Or while you're talking, of
And-
course, you can be doing that too.
Yeah, that's. I imagine while he's doing that, Grips filling everyone in on the, options. What he got from Aqua.
The two options.
Yeah.
So I remember one was more guarded by like actual like Dogtown guards, and then the other one was more like a secretive spot to try to sneak in. Was that right?
Yeah. So there's also one third option I just want to kind of put on the table as well. And I keep mentioning it, but it's kind of flying under the radar or maybe going over your heads. Either way, it's not being detected. A lot of traffic when it comes to supplies comes in and out of Dogtown. If you are able to pull contact information for somebody who's moving something into or out of Dogtown, you can try and basically pull like a Ocean's 11 style, shove everybody into a crate and go in that way. But yeah, so there's
Trojan horse it.
yes, there are two options that are elucidated by Aqua. In the highway, the ring road, kind of, or not ring road, but the highway south of Dogtown, the El Camino del Mar. It goes underneath Dogtown's kind of rocky out structure, and there are service entryways into Dogtown effectively. They will have Barghest at it, guarding it, presumably. At the front entrance, at the stadium side, there's a way to get into the parking garage that is attached to that goes underground, subterranean, and it's basically evacuated because of structural issues. But there are passageways in that space to kind of make you maneuver your way through to Dogtown proper.
Aqua said most likely we could buy our way through the Bargeist one, right?
Yeah. You could probably just tell them, we'll give you money. Look the other way on the south side. If the conversation goes south, though, they're probably going to fight you. But they're probably not going to get a lot of reinforcements due to how far away they are from Barcast Central. And also, Aqua explains, because the Barcasts are kind of splintered right now, which we discussed. There's not really a leadership in this gang.
Does anyone have a preference?
I like sneaky Trojan horse.
Kincaid? Can't hear you.
Nope. Nope.
Still no.
This is fun though.
We can't hear you, Zach.
I do like it.
We can't hear you.
Sounds like you can't hear us.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with your headset. It's so weird. Um,
The old one worked.
while he fixes that, don't be like that, Daniel. What about grip? Like, obviously, you put forward the courses, but which one does grip favor?
I mean, Grip's not usually a sneaky guy, you know. I think. Well, honestly, I don't hate the fucking Trojan horse idea. Especially since, like, Grip and Leo have been seen, so we can drive, like, a van in with the rest of you hiding.
You can be your own Trojan horse, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, a quick note on that. It may be harder, because remember, they ran scans on you. It may be harder
Right.
to do that in, like, a Caliburn or a police officer's, like, detective car. The reason why it
We'd
might
have
work...
to get some kind of, like, a 18-wheeler, like a
Sure.
bigger transport vehicle.
The reason why it might work if you kind of find somebody who does regular shipments, it's probably the case that a rapport has been built with these people, and a look the other way policy has already been established. So the scans aren't being kind of performed.
Got it.
It also could be the case that their security containers are being scanned for the container's exterior, and some of the security containers actually have a means of like blocking internal
Right.
scans.
Grip would confidently think that we could get one of those, but Grip is not a fixer and can't actually get one of those.
Yeah, mainly just to connect for sure.
You know.
Yeah, probably getting one like that'll fit in a Caliburn or a police car, impossible. Getting one that will like getting somebody who's connected is the key. The connect is the more important bit.
Mhm.
If you're going the Trojan horse route, if you're going to sneak through the parking garage process, that's all just you kind of walking up and assessing the situation, and then if you go the highway route, you'll need to either huff it and like walk a long distance or park in there. Either way is a bad idea for your car because you probably won't find it when you get back. Yeah,
I don't honestly. Grip's least favorite plan is the highway.
could just get a
But,
combat
like,
cab to take you out there and drop you off. I mean, there's ways to get out there, but
It still seems like a long walk.
combat cab will drop you off anywhere.
Hmm.
I like the sneaky plan. We need to hear what Kincaid wants.
We do want
Yeah.
Kincaid's word on it.
I would love that opinion.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause and we're gonna wait a bit. And we're gonna see
Kincaid's
if-
fine. I like the sneaky plan.
There,
Hey,
there-
here.
Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
There's a
and-
fucking Bluetooth button on this thing. I keep pushing it instead of the unmute button.
Yeah.
Maybe just mute in Discord. I don't know.
I'm just gonna throw shit through walls. Just skip me for now.
That'll work.
I
Luckily,
just use push to talk.
I see no problem with that plan.
luckily, I am not there. I have been known to be disregarded as a wall. Anyway, I've been abused. Trying to say, what are we doing? What's the plan that Kincaid thinks is good?
Kincaid likes the sneaky plan. From what I've gathered, I haven't heard much of this entire conversation.
Okay, let me relay it again. So there are three connective options. Option one is the sneaky plan. The sneaky plan is go up to the front gates.
Go in with cargo.
Well, no. Find a way to get into the parking garage, gain access to the parking garage, and then move your way through a potentially dangerous, hazardous area to get to the location without being seen or detected. Option two is the highway route, and that's you go underneath Dogtown effectively, drop off, find service routes, possibly bust your way through some Barcast gangers, and then enter into Dogtown proper. And then option three, which wasn't an option given by Aqua, just an option that I've been kind of referencing, but nobody really caught on to, is that there's a lot of shit moving in and out of Dogtown. If you can find someone who has a connect that is moving shit into Dogtown, you become the shit. and basically lock yourselves inside of security containers so that you're not scannable, and then go into Dogtown that route.
Okay. Kincaid doesn't want Delphi necessarily to be involved in this one. So he doesn't have a connection to get such a container or such a route into the building, into the place. So
Okay.
that first one sounds
Okay.
more viable to him.
And I will say, just to kind of cut it off at the pass, Hungry is not available, or does not have that available. If you know any other fixers you'd like to reach out to, you can certainly try them on option 3.
So you don't have a fixer, because I don't.
We know Regina.
What about Regina?
That was the only other one I was gonna mention.
And what's her name that put us on this job to begin with? Rogue?
Rogue.
We could go back to Rogue.
She was supposed to be looking into an option for us, wasn't she?
She was.
But that was gonna take days.
Yeah.
Although it now has been at least one.
Who gave you the job on Saturday?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, we could go check out the front entrance while we wait, or figure it out.
I think they're gonna clock pretty hard that we're checking out a front entrance of a secure area, right?
Abandoned.
But guarded. You're more than welcome to. You made it on the list. You're bought in, right? You go check it out.
Now, it's probably the case that your driving entrances have been coming from the western entrance of Dogtown, Grip. The northern entrance is mainly where most people who are trying to gain access to Dogtown for the first time, people who are wanting to move into Dogtown, like Night City refugees, are trying to enter into Dogtown, and it is kind of the more heavily defended location when it comes to Barcast presence. So you would know that it is going to be a lot, but it's also going to be a bit easier for you to kind of slip through the cracks due to the high population, the high volume of people that are present therein. I'm going to show you a picture of what the front gates look like to Dogtown's northern side. And I'm also going to explain a little bit about the surroundings here. Okay. Bam. Pow. Kablowie? Okay. So when you come up to Dogtown, this would basically be past the parking garage. Okay? There's a parking garage behind us in this view, and it's basically filled with a bunch of cars that are kind of queued up, and a bunch of people who are queued up as well, waiting for the opportunity to walk into Dogtown, either on the left side through kind of like a security checkpoint, or driving through and into this space. Now, that goes straight to the market, that gateway there. Okay. To the left, in the area where like the security checkpoint is located, there are access points that lead to the marketplace, to the stadium, and to the parking garage. So the parking lot in the outside, it is not directly connected to the parking garage. It is directly connected to the security checkpoint on the left side, or western, I guess it would be eastern side, because we're looking southbound at it. And in there are access points therein. So if you kind of just drive past or kind of look at the area, it is very heavily secure, defended. It does look like there are watchtowers. It does look like there are Barcast modified, I believe they're called Manticore mech units, or they're not mech, sorry, they're robots. They have 2 HMG Militech Mark 31s, So big, heavy, explosive rounds, boom, boom, boom. There are turrets at the doors as well. If you would like to go ahead and, if you're a part of the party that's driving past here, make a perception roll or a tactics roll. Your choice. Outcome will be determined by what you roll. Like skill wise, go ahead and do so.
Okay, so we should figure out who's driving by, right?
Yeah, that's a good
Recon?
point there too. Let's go take a peek.
I do. I want to ride with someone.
Yes.
Whoever wants to drive.
Is the area something that we're not going to be strictly monitored? This isn't the actual entrance to the place, or
Yeah, the actual entrance would be kind of going into the, like, looking at it from
Okay,
the
then
outside is different.
I'll drive them.
It'd be the best kind of analogy I can give would be like driving past a prison.
If Kincaid's driving, Grip will ride.
So yeah, go ahead and give me them perception rolls.
Who is he go with?
I can. I can.
You want perception or tactics?
Your choice.
What is tactics under?
Education.
Oh, that's definitely not going to be me.
Okay. So the only person who really is kind of like, when you're looking at it, Kincaid, Grip, Leo, you're kind of like, fuck. Like, holy shit. Like, I've heard stories about Dogtown. I've passed by Dogtown. I've never really taken the time to look at it. And to your sensibilities, it's a goddamn fortress. And it would have to be, right? They're kind of at conflict with Night City, and like they're a combat town or combat zone. It's like a whole, it's its own thing, right? But what you notice, Squints, is that the Barghest guys that are about are not heavily numbered. There aren't a shit ton of them. Like, at most, in this area that you're looking at here, you see 3. And that's up in the towers as well. Like, there are no people up there. They don't have anybody manning the walls. All the Barghest that you see appear to be wearing red armor, and they have like a dark crimson tag of the Barghest logo on their chests. But know that the normal gang colors for Barghest, as you can see, are kind of like a chartreuse, or like kind of greenish yellow.
Pointed out to the group.
All right.
What is it? What is it he's pointing out? I'm sorry, I missed it.
That there are not a lot of Barghest like security staff. There's not like a lot of physical people present on site that are actually doing the security.
Okay.
But there are robots.
Yep. Oh, and I guess the other thing you would notice too, there aren't a lot of cameras.
When I stopped in, I gotta think of the place called. Oh, Brainwash. For Gort used to work. The person that replaced him, did I know that person, or is that like someone new? Or is that someone that's been there for a while?
It's probably the assistant manager that worked under Court.
Okay.
You can still use it to pick up quick acts, but the limits, there will be limitations on it. The better place now will be Kabuki Market.
Well, I was just thinking about how they also went to Dogtown. Just trying to figure out what they actually would take in out of there.
Wait.
Yeah, so whenever we're done with this, that's where I'll head over to.
Okay.
If anyone has anything before that.
No? You're up, Daniel.
Alright, yeah, so I'll walk in to Brainwash.
The assistant manager is there.
Hey, how's it going?
It's okay, all things considered. Really ready for a promotion.
Yeah,
How you
it was
holding up?
pretty sudden. As good as I can, I guess. I was actually thinking about Gort yesterday, and he used to go into Dogtown from time to time. So I went in there, hung out, got to gamble, think about him for a bit.
Cool.
Y'all still going in there?
Not really so much, no. A lot of our trade kind of bottomed out. Been having trouble with a fixer, Pacifica.
Oh, which
Connect.
one?
I can't really talk about it. Sorry, guy. I know. Not trying to hear any business is business, and I'm just kind of an acquaintance.
I mean, I know a lot of fixers though. Can maybe get it going again for you.
Not really looking for help on this one. Might be a blessing. Not dealing with it.
I mean, if you say so. Sounds like a loss of profit though.
It's one revenue share for sure. Yeah. But people were sending court death threats all the time, and just not something I'm really interested in kind of involving myself in now that I'm manager. I think the pay's good enough now. I should probably just keep my head down and get over the grindstone.
Death threats from Dogtown?
From Dogtown, from other places too.
Do you know who was sending it?
I mean, I do, but technically it's proprietary. He kind of shrugs, looks at the computer, and kind of like moves the screen over to show you. It just opens up the archives, and there's like the 33 different messages in there, and it looks like they're from all over the place, and they seem to be in relation to you're a scammer, you're fucking dead, scammer, I'm gonna kill you. Repeated in like all different types and variations of this. It seems that as you kind of look at the substance of the messages and quickly scans through them, is that something happened with the Rush Revolution Plus systems that he was selling offside on his own, not the ones he pushed through Hungary.
Oh, this looks like something totally different though. I mean, I don't think you would get threats like this.
No, I'm not looking at making any enemies.
What about new friends?
You're asking me for information I don't want to give you, he says. But go ahead and make a persuasion roll at this point, and I'm going to need a D23.
23. Here's a 10. Oh, that's not what I meant to click.
Oh, that is not.
He says, he kind of pulls the screen away and he says, I've talked enough. It was nice seeing you, man, but unless you're buying something or playing in the games, I'm going to ask you to leave.
See you around.
I'm going to kill him in the middle of the night. Your eyes are so easy to read, you fucking sociopath. Anyway.
You think Leo doesn't have time on his hands to write death threats?
33, those are rookie numbers. Anything else anybody wants to attempt to do before we plot and plan?
I don't think so.
Then get to it.
Oh, I tried my connect. Someone wants to reach out to Regina.
We said we are sure that Rogue is not for this one.
You can call her and ask.
Yeah, I'll reach out to her.
I was gonna say I don't want to screw up that contact. But anyway,
Okay. What's going on, Kincaid?
One of your targets seems to be spending the majority of his time inside of Dogtown. I was curious if you had a means of getting access
Yeah, I've been looking for.
for 4.
I don't know who sent the first request over, but I'm trying to get a contact in there. I know some folks who work in and around Dogtown. Problem is there's a very prominent fixer, probably the only person I look eye to eye to, who operates in Dogtown, and I'd rather not step on his hands in this. So, want to make sure everything's copacetic before I start making moves. If you make moves, obviously I've kept you already at arm's length, and
We've never met.
plausible
Understood.
by my ability, you'll get your pay regardless if you're alive to collect it. But, so far as I understand right now, just waiting. Probably another couple days.
You wouldn't know anybody that has a shipment going in?
That's what I'm looking for.
Fair's fair. We'll see what we can find. I'll let you know if we need your help after
Appreciate
we know
it.
for sure.
Yeah, keep the lines open. Text is preferred, though. Click.
The nerve of some people.
She's the queen of the afterlife. She can do what she wants. All right.
We saw robots, or we saw some kind of a turret system outside
Robots.
of the entrance.
robots.
And turrets. Yeah.
And we could also just pay our way in from the south side.
Rent's due soon.
So, the Militech Minotaurs. Minotaur? Yeah, Militech Minotaur. Please have them. You're familiar with them. I don't know if you are familiar with them. I mean, you're going to know it when you see it. I mean, for sure. Because you played the video game. And these shits are all
Played
over
some
the
of the
place.
video game.
You played the video game, right?
I played some of the video game.
Yeah. These things are all on the streets.
Sure.
They're like little Ed 209 motherfuckers. And then those are Militech Mark 31 HMGs on its shoulder.
Okay.
And yeah, the ones that they use are Barg has paint.
We saw how many of these?
Probably one or two at the gates. One would definitely be more than enough trouble for your crew.
Excuse me?
It would be a problem. Honestly, you have countermeasures and probably could deal with it, but it's not going to be like...
It's a coin toss. It's not.
It's not going to be like, oh, it's so easy.
It's not guaranteed one side or another. It's a fight we don't want.
How easy is it to get out of Dogtown?
Easy as fuck. Yeah, there's so many goddamn ways to get out of Dogtown.
And no one cares if you're leaving. They only care when you're coming in.
Right. So jumping over the wall is a lot harder to do on this side of the wall. On the other side of the wall, it's crazy easy. Just get to a high enough building, shoot a grapple hand at the wall, and cart yourself over. Done. But the walls are high enough that grapple hands aren't going to matter, and then even if they would get up to the top of the wall, it's razor wire city, electrified, and then if there is a person manning one of the towers, you're fucked.
It sounds like it's not easy to get out.
No.
The south side?
Getting out is easier because all you have to do is grapple hand over the wall, like you're out. There's like points you can jump onto on the top. There's like a walking path. But if you're coming up and over, it's not going to be as easy because you're kind of going over the razor wire into the electrified fence, onto the part that's not electrified, onto the electrified fence, and then over. You know what I'm saying? But if you're shooting a grappling hand over and then just dropping onto the catwalk and then just jumping out, easy peasy.
The south entrance, if you've been in Dogtown before, do they care if you go through it? Or it's like no one goes through?
Wait, what entrance?
The south one, the one where it goes
It's
underground.
not technically an entrance. It's more or less just a security, a Kraken security. Some people know about
Okay.
it. It's not heavily known because most people aren't going to stop on a goddamn highway and then make their way into a municipal service entrance, because getting the access to that requires, like, a government official, NCPD, mayor's office, municipal works, etc.
Okay, so like if someone like Grip just happened to be there, they still wouldn't let him through. No, he's already been in.
They're going to talk to you, and they might have to firefight you in the kind of, tight quarters that you're going to be stuck in, the tunnels.
No, I was just trying to figure out more if we have to pay for 4 people or only 2 if we went that route.
Got you. Yeah, you're going to have to pay for everybody. It's more of a, you're not paying to get access, you're paying for them to just look the other way.
Oh, anyone have any ideas? I mean, we could just buy our way in, or try to.
I mean, buying our way in, I think, would be the easiest way. I mean, it's 1,000 ebb each.
Do we know that? Are we sure of that being the cost?
I'm
That's what I was
sorry,
guessing.
I'm metagaming. I heard someone else say that.
Okay.
Oh, I was assuming probably about 1,000 each.
Okay, so that's not confirmed. Do we know?
You don't.
Does anybody know the? Okay.
You want to roll a streetwise roll? Gotta guesstimate what it's
Sure.
probably going to cost.
1,000 apiece.
Education. It's not an education.
Social, maybe? Is it in social? Streetwise, I have an 11.
Social.
Bam. 15.
Okay, 1,000 sounds pretty low. You get into Dogtown Marketplace, you can buy all sorts of crazy shit you can't get in Night City. And if you can get out it with it, you could be a god on the street selling wise. It is a very lucrative location.
You can also get in for free down that way.
Right. Might cost you a couple bullets, but
I wouldn't hate to try. I'd hate to blow our cover and have this alpha guy just on the run. Anywhere in that, 4 square miles or however big Dogtown is.
yeah, it's a few
Or you
blocks.
lucky and he runs out of there.
I'll move you to kind of give you more of like a street view kind of perspective of it. I'll move you to the street map. It also has it cordoned off so you can see what the size of Dogtown is.
All right, let's do it. Let's get a move on.
What if we get some Valentinos to
Nope,
have
they're
no?
not. They're
Okay.
not going into Dogtown.
They don't owe us any favors.
I wasn't gonna say go in, but
Oh.
it's fine.
Do you want them to start a gang war with the Barcast?
No, I was just going to have them look for exits and keep an eye out on exits to maybe
They-
stop him from running out.
They first off don't fuck with Dogtown because Barcasts have better kit than they do, and they second don't fuck with like any of Pacifica because Voodoo Boys are absolutely insane.
Okay.
If the Voodoo Boys show up in their territory, they try and be as cordial as possible unless they're played by Dan. You don't fuck with Netrunners, as we've seen from Lee.
All right, so you guys want to try to buy our way in?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Combat
Tell you
coming
right
up.
now, I don't have a lot of money to sink into this anymore.
You'll be fine.
Okay. So first things first, you need to secure a means of gaining access to the municipal works. At Vice, you're pretty sure you can pull that information, but you know that there will be a written record of it on your request folio. You're basically pulling a key to a service tunnel, and kind of keying it to your own neuroport. So before you go in, is that something you're wanting to do?
I am tattling on myself that I am going into Dogtown without.
You're tattling on
Permission?
yourself that you're gaining access to a municipal access or a works tunnel that would serve no other purpose to anybody's ideas or thought processes other than this is an access point.
Getting into Dogtown.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would be a really stupid person looking at that request who would be like, well, they're just curious about the tunnels, I guess.
There's drugs in those tunnels.
Again,
Well, there's for sure drugs in those tunnels. There's without question drugs in those tunnels. Don't tell me there's not.
Get 'em,
But
guys.
I'm not supposed to go in there. I wouldn't be able to pull strings with Cameron or anything.
you definitely try. So you want to meet up with Cameron on Monday?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm in my office. Come on by. And you can pop in.
Talk in private if we may.
Of course, close the door.
I'll be blunt. I need access to Dogtown. I'm still chasing the same rabbit I told you about a week or two ago.
CPD's not going into Dogtown, Kincaid. Just not it. The problem, situation there is very, very terse. There's a lot of people kind of going crazy. Huge power vacuum. NCPD are shoot on sight as always, but even more so with this kind of band of fucking crazies who are currently winning out. So, I'm gonna say I don't really have much to say to you other than probably not gonna happen. Now, the only access we get into Dogtown, as far as NCPD goes, is Max Tac, and that's a very special case situation when they specifically call us regarding a cyber psycho. And that hasn't happened for a while, not since the Songbird situation back in July.
But I know anything about that.
There was like a very crazy like net runner in Dogtown, who apparently had tapped into the Black Wall. There was some Militech facility, some crazy shit. All you know is that later that month, not too long after she was taken, she was supposed to be transported across the southern border, similar to your Adrian Ella situation. But 6th Street gangers apparently attacked the transport and left her, took this netrunner away. So she was recovered from Dogtown by Max.
Cameron wouldn't have any idea of. There's no way around this. Like, I could get access to that tunnel, but it is going to be on file. I've had access to that tunnel. There's no way I didn't use it to go into Dogtown.
These are fair assessments, yeah.
There's no other assumption that could be made with me requesting access to, say, like Westwind and Coastview as well, if I were to do that, but it's strictly.
So Westwind and Coastview formulate one kind of territory known as more kind of gradually as Pacifica, right?
Right.
Gaining access to those is not hard. There's no gates or anything. All you have to do is just drive it. See where Pacifica Boulevard or Pacific Boulevard is located?
Yes.
On the kind of eastern side of that, you kind of see the makeup of it. There are massive walls that kind of formulate a defensive grid around Dogtown, and they go all the way up Pacific Boulevard, all the way to a point where they connect with the stadium. Okay. And then of course they run along the outside as well. So if you were in Westwind and Coastview, you'd be staring at the same kind of situation wall-wise, except that those are less trafficked and more secure than the northern entrance. The northern entrance looks more secure, but is less. But as Grip has and Leo saw, when they drove in on the western side, they basically entered into Dogtown through Rio Benito, and then kind of came into like Abraham Lincoln. They were greeted by like 15 guys in red armor, with the scanners and the turret, the ADU systems. It was like the whole kit and caboodle defending those locations. Make sense?
Yeah. Well, Cap, I'm not going to ask you to come down with me, but it looks like I need access.
There's only one way I'm letting you, knowing now, that to enter Dogtown with my permission, and that's if I let you go and retire you out. Because when they scan you, and if they scan you, they're going to pull up you're registered as an NCPD officer. And it's not going to matter how sweet your tongue is or how padded your wallet is. They're going to blow your fucking head off, Kincaid. Simple as.
So I need to retire to do my cop work.
He gestures towards the desk. You can leave your badge if you want to. But honestly, I think you could probably find a better way of going about your business. You up in Dogtown, though. I don't want to hear about it.
No, I don't want you to hear about it either.
You walk out.
Yeah. Forget I said anything.
Yep. Kind of nods his head as you kind of close the door behind you. You probably stop at the door. It's that, that cliche, like, forget I even said anything. Okay.
So we're gonna need a good bribe, or we're sitting on our hands until Rogue comes up with something.
Or you can sneak in the north.
Hey. The north with all the robots?
Yep.
I mean,
Are we
you
feeling
only really got to
particularly
sneak two
sneaky?
people in.
Yeah, we only need to get 2 people in. Technically, we only need to get 1 person in. You could probably pull the same maneuver you did with Leo with Squints. The main problem is that you have a cop.
I like to think I'm an asset, first of all. Really pull this team together.
You have a couple of mic problems, and you start telling me I'm a liability.
I thought this was a friendly game that we do every Sunday.
Game. No, Dogtown hates
I
cops.
set aside a few hours of every week
Dogtown
to
just
hang out with you people.
hates the cops. They hate them.
Everybody hates cops.
No, they hate them more
Get
than
over your
most.
fucking self.
They hate them more than most. It's yeah, shoot on sight kind of sitch.
How thorough was the scan they did when they searched their car?
Very thorough.
Looking at the brain trust. You got any ideas?
I mean, I feel like we're kind of stuck with. I mean, we can pay our way in. If we can't get that way, I mean, we can try to figure out how much it is, like he said.
So the pay our way in, that way is locked. And we need municipal access.
Correct.
Or way to access it without that.
Or you can B&E it.
Yeah, try to do that.
Might be a little bit more difficult than normal, but it's definitely doable.
Squints can be anything.
I mean,
What happens if we
I
don't
like-
get in? Then we're still in the same boat we're in right now?
Yeah, literally nothing changes. What were you gonna say, Zach?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, I'm sure it was funny.
Alright, let's B&E it.
Okay.
I think that's worth a shot.
How do you want to get onto El Camino del Mar? Do you want to do it via combat cab? Do you want to walk? Do you want to drive a car that you own?
Combat cab's fine.
Combat cab will cost you guys 100 eddies a pop.
That's fine. I'll pitch in on that.
Combat cab's a pretty simple ride. You have a driver, and they are encased inside of their driver section with massive like bulletproof glass panels and like steel panels. They're absolutely untouchable. You can hear them through the audio container, but everything about the cab is basically kind of set up to be kind of like a fighting platform if need be. The guy inside, the driver, is a 6th Street ganger. Got like an American, like, you know, NUSA kind of bandana on his head, and he's like, "Oh yeah, heading to Del Mar. Cool. All right, everybody in," and then just kind of drives off and doesn't say a word after that. Takes you to the location, stops the cab where you asked for it, like right on the highway. There's really not much of a place for him to turn off, but he kind of immediately, kind of like upon stopping, hits a button on his dash, and you see 2 road flares shoot out the back, and it seems that as they're being flung out, they're being struck, and so they land behind the vehicle, and they're burning, and cars start to kind of very quickly move around the vehicle. He says, "Here's your chance, do what you gotta do."
Hop up.
The car kind of pulls up behind you guys and like is like right near the road flares, and it's just honking. It's laying on its horn, and then occasionally looking over to trying to get over. And the second it starts honking, the guy inside the combat cab hits a couple things on his dash. You see an HMG turret kind of lift off the side of the combat cab and point back at it, and then you hear like a loud voice, his voice over the intercom, go the fuck around, lay off the horn, bitch. And it's like the person inside, like, you know, becomes more nervous and slowly starts to try to get around you. You get out, you walk
Combat
over,
cabs are sick.
I was gonna say I like this guy. He's cool.
you get out, and then he kind of looks over at you and he says, "Okay, have a good one, guys," and then drives off. The road flares just like remain seated there on the street, and you're in this area that's like inside of a tunnel, and then there is a door that appears to be kind of like a heavily armored door with a security console panel near it, and it looks like it's an older style tech device. It doesn't look like there is a handle on the door, but it looks like there's kind of a flat panel on the door where a handle should be. And that flat panel is a little kind of beveled out from the door itself, almost as if, like, as you're looking at it, Squints, it's containing something inside of it. Possibly like a mag lock or something to that effect. When you come up to the security panel, and kind of like click it for access, the only thing that it pops up is it requests data card.
Would that be the Netrunner to hack that, or would I need to take it apart and see if I can get through?
If you kind of look over at Leo, you're kind of hitting it with the Virtue. You're kind of looking at it in Virtue space, and there's no kind of key or access to it. There's no net architecture present here. And you realize that, like, it's a municipal style kind of device, so there's no net architecture. It's kind of sanctioned away. However, what you do realize is it's probably connected to an alarm trigger. So if it's not done very, very precisely, the device will probably signal someone, possibly NCPD, that this door has been opened.
It is open, or it has been opened?
No, I'm saying that if you do pop it, an alarm will say that it has been opened, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I look and see if I can bypass that, or is there no way to?
So you're looking at it. Do you have a tech bag with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you literally look at it, and it's like, normally you can just basically pull out your like very simple tools that you keep on your belt, and it's just like pop, 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 done. You know, like, you know, hit it with your elbow, fawn style, and you're totally fine. When you start looking at this device, you're like, your eyes kind of widen and like magnified even so because of the squints goggles, and you're like, oh, this is serious business. You grab the tools and you start pulling out these like card devices that are like attached to wires that allow you to kind of trick computers and electronic security shit, and you're like really getting the tools and kit out for this one. Trying to explain it because it's a very serious situation you're entering into. An electronic security tech roll, and it's going to be a DV of 21.
Electronic security tech. I'm
Can I
going. I
assist
have.
with that?
There is no way for you to assist unless you have electronic security trained as well.
I do.
Okay, then yes, you can assist. Go ahead and make an electronic security roll yourself, Leo, and if you hit a TN of 10, you'll add +1 to the roll.
I'm going to also add 2 of my luck as well.
Okay.
My last 2 luck.
So you get +1 from Leo.
Oh, didn't even need to.
Okay.
Look at this.
So you both kind of like are focused on it. You're kind of grabbing the device, and Leo kind of suggests like, sick data scanner or card fob, and kind of explains like, maybe you should think of it this way, and then you kind of pop in the correct numbers, take the card, looking at it, and kind of slot it in, and then it starts registering through and cycling, and then it kind of click 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 click, click keys to the card's number, which is like a 28-digit code, and then it clicks green, and the door just kind of opens. It does not appear that the alarm has signaled, because the big red light above you is cold.
Bing bong. Let's go.
Tunnel in front of you, long service access. About 15 feet in, you start seeing pipes kind of running along the ceiling and along the left side. Up ahead, you can see what looks like a chain link fence with a door kind of set inside of it. It looks as though the door has been removed very violently. And it does look like there's been a lot of gunfire inside of this base. And from the back of the door that you just opened, it looks like a lot of bullets hit it but didn't pierce it at all. Like you can just see like the splash of like, where a bullet hit and kind of distorted but didn't actually damage or like dent the metal. But yeah, you make your way through. Are you trying to move quietly? Are you just walking through brazenly? What's the read?
Figure quietly.
Quiet.
Okay.
I feel like quiet's probably a good answer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So as you are kind of making your way through, the tunnel's walls kind of give way to more of like a natural formation. And it comes to a point where there appears to be a service access above you with no ladder. On the ground, there are like rusted metal bars and kind of like bits of rusted metal. It almost looks as though there was a ladder that was connected above you, and for whatever reason, it's kind of rusted and fallen apart in pieces on the ground beneath you, and it's kind of rusted into just corroded material on the ground beneath you as well. There's a bit of sunlight kind of making its way through up there, since it's probably about mid-afternoon times for you in Cybertown. But there is also the path that continues on ahead of you.
So the door that we first initially entered, is that right on the edge of Dogtown? So pretty much once we go through that, we're actually in Dogtown?
You're technically in Dogtown right now, yeah. So basically, you're kind of in here. You see
Yeah,
that
so I was
thing?
thinking, like,
Yeah.
that sunlight, that's a long-ass walk down the streets.
We haven't even gotten to the streets yet. Yeah, you're just kind of exiting the highway out into Dogtown proper.
Well, you said there was light coming from above, so I was thinking
Yes.
like if we went up and out that way.
Yeah, the light's coming
Would
from
I be able
above,
to guess
but
where we are under whatever this light is?
looking
Like
at
what street this may be?
looking at it, it doesn't look like it's a street. The kind of slatting above you looks more like it is probably like at a high point on a hill. So like that hill you kind of went underneath in the highway space. It seems like you're still inside of that.
So then I say we keep moving farther in.
All right. Up
Don't
ahead,
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Up ahead, the tunnel seems to kind of reassert itself. It looks like it's more of a construction tunnel space. And it does look like it has suffered more the weight of time and just explosion. There's just a lot of debris damage on the exterior. You can see parts of the kind of concrete structure have kind of broken. You can see the chicken wire latticing that kind of like holds these in frame, and bars of rebar behind them. The support structures and framing of the concrete have kind of been exposed due to heavy damage to these external structures. Out and up ahead, it seems that there is a slight bit of light. It seems like a flashing traffic light, or like an emergency traffic light. You know, they kind of put the, um, you know what I'm talking about, like there's little tiny lights that kind of flash yellow. And it looks like the tunnel exits out into somewhere near that light. Um, does appear to be movement out there. I'm gonna say we're probably about 20 meters out from there before you kind of are engaging with it. But yeah, it looks like there wasn't anybody in the tunnelway, but there might be people outside the tunnelway who are kind of waiting on you to kind of come out.
You said we made it to the end of the tunnel,
Yes.
or almost there.
You're 20 meters out from the end of the tunnel.
People are waiting for us to come out?
There appear to be people out there, but you don't know where they're at or what they're doing, like what their position is. You just have an understanding that there seems to be kind of like laughing and kind of like occasional yelled words, but it doesn't sound like people are like actively waiting for anybody or anything.
Oh, okay.
It just sounds like you're coming out to where people are.
Do I see any net architecture around?
You don't have any line of sights on anybody personally, and it doesn't look like there are any architectures that are just kind of lingering in space. The walls are definitely kind of causing a problem. As I mentioned, they're concrete and they're lead lined as well. So,
Alrighty.
I say we take a chance to move out, and if we see anything, we're doing service on the tunnels. We're maintenance.
does anybody want to sneak out, or do you want to just walk out like you own the place?
I'll sneak out.
Okay. Anybody else following up on Leo?
I'll stealth.
Okay. Anybody else? Kincaid, Leo?
Sorry, I didn't realize you hadn't called for a roll yet.
You had a bad roll.
We're doing stealth. That is.
If you
Do
don't
you
want,
want
if
us
you,
to roll
if you
stealth?
do not want to approach with stealth, you do not have to.
I mean, if everyone else is, I don't want to be the one not sneaking.
There's
'cause that would
obviously a potential of staying back. Like I just want to make sure that that's clear.
It's only like 20 meters.
Yeah, it's not like you're going super far out. Like you'll just be behind.
Okay, then.
Grip, you're moving up. Okay. Spencer, you
I'm
moving up or holding the back?
I have a 12. It's on the corridor if I want to try it or not. Everyone else going, I'm going too. 14.
So as you're walking out, you definitely hear Squints kind of like trying to be really stealthy, kind of move against the wall, like pretending like he's Solid Snake or something. And he's still got his tech bag on, and you hear it kind of clock against the walls. Kincaid, Leo, Grip, you are going to be able to register, take an action before things happen. But I'm going to put you on the scene, and then Squints, you're a little further back because you were kind of hesitant, and then you kind of like, I gotta go, and then bing, made noise. So I'm just going to put you guys on the map here. You're coming out into what appears to be a bit of like a strange open courtyard, almost like a curtain wall of a building structure. As you're coming into this space, you definitely have kind of a register that the people who are present here are scabs. A bunch of them. And to give you a different angle on the view of the place, it definitely looks as though they are kind of coordinated and kind of holding this position, and it's almost like they've kind of tucked into this space to kind of hold it as like a defensive point, and weren't expecting anybody to kind of come up from where you're coming. Just to give you a couple of quick points as to what we're looking at here on the table, so you know, like, threat assessment. There are 3 people kind of in the middle here that are chatting. One of them appears to be wearing a tracksuit and is talking to a guy who's wearing like an apron. They are talking in Russian. And then there is a woman who's wearing a scab mask lit up who is holding a all foods container in both hands. Like it's a big all foods container she's holding. So it's these 3 kind of here in the middle, okay? This guy here has a big ass shotgun. It looks like it is an auto shotgun. auto shotguns or shotguns that can fire rate of fire 2. There is kind of a grouping of scabs that you can see. They all look like they're pretty, decently armed. This one appears to have a sniper rifle and is kind of training it to the east. And this one here has a mounted heavy machine gun, not the Mark 31s, different model. It's a Tektronica BMG 500. But it is mounted on a kind of pintle that he's kind of situated on, which allows him to kind of go 360 degrees with it, however he'd like. But he obviously doesn't have the strength to fire it, like dry fire it in his hands. But yeah, that's what you're walking into. So what I will allow you to do is you can take a move action, and if you are taking a non-combat action, because remember, you're trying to be stealthy before the, win situation. So you were trying to kind of get in position or get past them without being spotted. So you can go ahead and take move actions, and if you have an action that isn't combat oriented, like shooting them, then you can take it. Hiding is an option that you can take if you want to kind of maintain stealth for yourself. If you do not do that, if you do not use that as your action, you will be spotted and alerted immediately at the beginning of this combat.
What is the point of entrance into this place beyond what we've used?
Yeah, so that'd be in the top
to the north
right corner. Yeah, do you see
top
there's
right? Okay.
two assholes over here?
Okay.
Yeah, and the other thing too is you're inside of. It's probably about 25 feet down. This is effectively the foundational structure or basement structure of a much larger building that no longer exists or never came to exist. There's a bunch of construction materials to the north, and they kind of form a tiered staircase that kind of comes up and out of the pit. So there's plenty of ways out of this spot. It's just that it's kind of a hot mess. It's Dogtown. But yeah. Any other questions about the arena or the area that you're in?
How do you want to determine order? Do you just want to do initiative now?
When it comes, yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll initiative, that's absolutely fine. I'll go ahead and throw Squints on there so we can go ahead and put that on the table too. But Squints, at the beginning of the initiative, you're going to start where Leo is standing, or actually where Kincaid is standing, because you are bonking your thing against
I'll
it.
move in after they move.
Yeah, absolutely. But go ahead and roll your initiative while you're at it, though. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Grip.
That worked out well.
Yeah, you guys all rolled exactly in order. So Grip, go ahead.
You said a move action, right?
A move action and an action, as long as it's not opening fire or going crazy. If you manage to kind of get to a position where you can stealth kill a guy, I'm not gonna say no. But a situation where you're going hot, that was not what you were kind of discussing.
Stealth kill.
Okay.
A guy.
So
Right here.
go ahead and make a brawling roll if you're going for the more kind of traditional snappy neckies. Okay.
Oh fuck.
So it's definitely going to be a situation where you and her are going to be kind of engaging at the beginning. It's definitely a miss, okay? And because it's more of a stealth kill, you're going for a grab effectively.
Yeah.
No raw rate of fire. Kincaid.
Might be too late to talk now.
And I'm going to describe
Grip's
that. I'm going to describe that, Grip. It's going to be really you're going to fucking love the way I describe it.
Ready.
Kincaid.
I'm going to move into this position and sort of hide, hunker down. I don't know. They're not looking in this direction, correct?
Right. You're kind of out in the open.
I know. I was hoping to get behind this thing.
If you go here, there's
Where's
a
here?
barrel type thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can go there.
I thought that was a fence. I do see
And
those are
then
barrels now.
if you're using your action to kind of maintain your stealth roll that you got at the initiator, so that would be a 20, I think. Yeah, you're basically locked in at that number, and I don't think any of my people clear it. So kind of, you think you're hidden as a character, and then I, as a GM, am telling you as a player you are hidden. Right
Cool.
there. So you kind of drop there, kind of reach into the coat, or pulling out the gun and kind of looking and assessing. Leo.
Guy here had a big shotgun. Guy somewhere over here had a big machine gun and a sniper.
Yep.
Got it.
Now, I will say for you, Leo, as a freebie, since you're kind of, we're not really in combat, but it's obviously a modus operandi that you've established over the course of time. If you wish to jack into somebody, not perform any actions, just kind of as a free jack in, I'll allow that if you take the stealth action, like if you're hiding.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, who would you like to be your target for the connect? And just to kind of go through it again, if they have just like the white scab face, they look like they're pretty generic, random people. The heavy gunner is here. This is the sniper up here. And then these other people look like they're slightly better versions of the other ones. This is the guy here with the shotgun. And then these three people look like they're important.
I'll do heavy gunner.
Heavy gunner. That's the one up top, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make your interface roll to see if you maintain your stealth. And I've got a DV of
Oh my god!
Golly!
I'm gonna love this. This is gonna be really funny.
-1.
Yep, I that's less than 9, so we are having a good time. And then
Barely.
Quint, you're not acting. You're just there.
Yeah, I moved myself there to be out of the way. You told me that's where I was coming in.
100%. So here is what happens. Grip, like seeing the situation, you very quickly kind of just rush over, jump over the kind of concrete structure, like get really low, and then dart forward towards the container as those people are talking. Once you get there, you jump up and you kind of like pull yourself up quietly and land behind the person. Kind of raise your hands up, and you're just about to like push and snap their neck. And that's in position, right? Leo comes out, eyes glowing, pops over the same spot, kind of lands, ducks down after connecting to the person, and then kind of like is tailing, and then sees the red bar like connect, but then also sees that the interface is like brightly broadcast in their neuro, and it's like, oh shit. And then that person's kind of like, huh? And kind of starts looking, someone's in my neuro. And like as he's saying that, people kind of start looking around. Kincaid, you kind of drop down, you're like, this is gonna go so smoothly. I can't wait for this to happen. And then you hear clang clang as metal hits the side of the tunnel. Everyone looks over in that direction. There's these big blue bright glowing eyes of the goggles, and he's kind of I forgot to turn those on. And then as you're swinging for that neck crack, the dude kind of like leans out in a way, so you're just like as you miss, popping their neck clean in two as they kind of look over at Squints.
Can we start? We're going.
We're
right?
going to real initiative now. Yeah, I'm gonna add this.
Okay. Can we role play with that?
Yeah, go for it.
I was like, are you guys the one that called about the leak in the building?
They all point guns at you.
Fine.
Roll. You know what? I'm gonna be more than fair. Roll a persuasion roll. I'm gonna set the DV at 27.
This place does look leaky as shit.
I don't
Just
think they
saying,
go.
yeah.
If you can get a 27 on your persuasion roll, I will.
Where's that under? Is that under social?
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
I have an 8. There's no way.
Double 10. Double
You did
10.
roll double 10. You
Nope.
did not roll double 10. So you're like, oh, hear about the leaky. All the guns are pointed at you.
Hey,
Okay.
it's leaking my pants.
Back in 2 seconds.
That was literally the best startup to a fight I think I've ever seen. This could go very funny. And we're about to watch it happen. Let me go ahead and hit a combat music. I really like this one. Grip, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. God.
Finish the job.
Yeah, that's the hope here. I'm just gonna punch this fucker.
Go for it. I'm going for evasion. 1 and 2. First one hits, second one hits.
Yeah. First
Okay.
one's 12, second one's 9.
Their armor is halved, so they are wearing leathers. So 2, 10 damage. And then the second one, their armor would effectively be a 1, so 8 more damage. They are seriously injured, but not dead. Kind of just throw 2 punches into them as they kind of turn around to realize you're there. And you're kind of catching them in the side. You can hear kind of like the crush of rib, but like not a full broken rib, just like that meaty kind of thud. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I duck back down.
You drop off of the container.
Yeah, I want to drop off the container.
Yeah, so it's like, and you kind of look and you see the the BMG kind of turning your direction, and you kind of drop down and land at the container there. Kincaid.
Yep.
2, 3. What was the deal? It was no. Yeah. I'm learning. I want to get around this guy and grab him.
Okay.
Which is
Brawling.
fighting, brawling.
Now this is the guy with the auto shotgun, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
22 to grab.
Let us see if he can out-brawl you. Probably not. No. So yeah, you grab a hold of him from behind. So the shotgun's still pointed out that way. He had it kind of holding it low, and you kind of catch
Nice.
him. Okay.
And martial arts to Aikido him. I need to beat a 15? I don't.
Hold on a second here.
We are on it tonight.
I was gonna say it's a 1 kind of night.
I'm gonna give you a note. You're trying to Aikido him with what? Disarming combination?
Not disarming combination, it's
Iron.
iron grip. Prevent him from using a ranged weapon while he's gripped,
Okay,
but I failed.
Yeah, and you can use it on your next turn if you're still grappling him. Cool.
Yeah.
Kincaid done. It's going to go to them. Okay. So the 3 in the middle are absolutely.
Could I have drawn a weapon as I grabbed?
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
What weapon did you draw?
The Malorian.
Okay.
The big gun.
Big overture. Love it. So the 3 in the middle are just kind of confused. But the second that this guy kind of like looks up, you see him look at Kincaid and go curse word in Russian, and then kind of like immediately panic and run.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's fast too.
No, he ran, so that was double 6. He moved 12 squares.
Still, it's fast.
This guy here kind of like doesn't know what's going on, and will just kind of stand there confused. And then this lady is going to drop the box, reach down and throw it open, and put her hands inside. Nobody knows what she's going for yet. The guy who just kind of got bodied a bit by Grip is going to brandish their weapon and point it over the edge. And they're basically like blind firing down at you. Grip, go ahead and make an evasion roll.
You got it.
Just boom, 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 2 shots. So go ahead and make the second one. Yeah, you managed to kind of like very quickly and deftly avoid those. It would have been -2 to my rolls because of seriously injured. Okay. The heavy machine gun's going to turn about. It seems to lock into the tunnel area, and I'm going to suppressive fire downrange at the 2 of you. So that would be at Leo and Squints. I need the both of you to go ahead and make concentration rolls. And it's a heavy machine gun, so if you fail the concentration roll, DV15, you're going to fall to cover on your next turn, and you're basically going to be able to do nothing else.
Concentration. Where's that at?
It's under awareness.
Oh. 15.
Okay. So the DV is 15, so you will fail. So the both of you are basically like being suppressed by the fire, and you're going to be dropping prone and doing literally nothing else on your turn.
Cool.
Leo, so you kind of like see the road blockade, and the bullets are kind of slamming into it, and you watch as pieces of it are flying off with explosions, and you like drop down and like as that's firing through. And then Squints, you kind of see that and hop over and land next to Leo, where it's safest. And so the 2 of you are kind of laying together in the same like 2 meter square.
We're cuddling.
Grab each other, hold each other. Look at this will get better, I swear. Grip.
I got one more attack on this guy here.
So you're hopping back up.
Yeah, I kind of want to like reach up and grab his leg, but for flavor, I'm doing the gorilla arm attack.
Okay.
Like,
All flavor evasion. Fail. You grab a hold of their leg. They don't have enough hit points to suffice, so you kind of just pull the leg. You can hear it like tearing tendon-wise, and you just flail them into the wall behind you, and they kind of just smash head first, and there's like a massive splatter as you do so. You're gonna pull yourself back up on top, or are you gonna rush around to somebody else?
Can I? Here's what I want to do. Is I want to get back up on top of the container and then jump and launch myself at this guy.
Yes.
To try and knock him off of this thing.
Yes.
Onto the ground with me.
You're going for a brawling
Like
attack?
Wolverine tackle. Yeah.
You're going for a brawling attack. If you want to punch him, you're just going to be hitting him, and he's probably not going to be thrown back because you have no perks or anything that do that, right? But if you punch his gun, it is mounted. If you hit the gun hard enough, it will dismount the gun, and he will not be able to use it.
Then that's exactly what I want to do.
I just need a brawling attack. The DV is going to be a meager 9. You got it on a fumble. So, like, you trip and slip, and you're flying through the air, like, literally, like, face first, and your fist flies out in front of you, and you hit it, and you kind of land on the container under this guy's feet, but you punched the gun, and the gun kind of flies out of his hands because he's shooting it. You hit the mount, and it's like, and it flies over his head into the air. But you are on the container. You can put yourself here or here if you want.
Here.
Okay. Kincaid? If you're talking, you're muted.
Outstanding. Where did this guy go exactly? Because it looks like he's standing on the side of a building.
It's kind of dark in there.
The map is weird.
Yeah, it's kind of dark in there. I think what I wanted was him to have gone here. Sorry. He's heading toward the exit.
Don't love that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, exactly right. You're currently grappling the shotgun man, who did not fire.
Would it be an action? Would it be an action for the Aikido, since I already have him grabbed?
It is a non-action, so once per turn, when you fulfill this requirement as an
I'm going to go ahead and attempt that now.
Yeah, okay. You still have to maintain the grapple, though. If you let him go...
Yeah.
Okay. Iron Grip, DV15. Nailed it. You kind of grab a hold of the shotgun. So on his first turn, what he did is he was actually chambering the first round. It didn't look like it was ready to go. And my fucking green screen is just doing a thing.
It's flashing.
I'm wearing a different green screen shirt, and it's lighter than the green screen, so it's...
That's tough.
Yeah.
I thought it was lightning.
Movement while in a grab. I wish I had pulled up this thing since I'm using the new stuff. I'm gonna pull up the information. I apologize.
No worries. I believe you can move half your speed, but I'm gonna double make sure.
I think with Iron Grip it changes.
Grab. Page 177. Grab. When grappled, the defender cannot use their move action and is dragged with the attacker whenever the attacker takes the move action. There's no limiter to your movement, so you can take them wherever you want.
Nice. Succeed. Target you are grappling makes all future attempts to escape this grapple at an additional -2.
Yep.
Additionally, until the grapple is broken, target cannot make any ranged attacks.
Got it.
Okay, so he goes with me my whole move.
Yeah, and if you want to use your action to run, you could take him with you the whole way, yeah.
We don't need to run, but...
You can use your action to throw as well, and if you throw a target you're grabbing, it deals damage equal to your body direct with no armor value applied to it, so you'll just do your body to them.
We're going to risk... We're going to risk this, because he's going to stay grabbed.
Okay.
and I am going to shoot this guy who's running.
Okay, you do have a -2 penalty to your attack roll because you are grabbing.
That's fine.
Okay. And
Um,
the guy who's running, gains a bonus equal to half his movement because he took the run action. So, to his evasion roll. And he does have a coprocessor, so he will be evading.
say that again? I thought that was only a dash thing
No.
instead of run.
He has a perk. When he takes the run action, he gains a
Oh.
bonus to his evasion rolls equal to half his move.
Okay.
Oh god, I have to
Well-
I have to do some modifications here. Hold on. Sorry, bear with me. Because I click this and it's out in the open, you're gonna see things I don't want you to see.
Wait.
La 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 la. Tracksuit. I had to rename him.
Yeah, I'm not changing anything. I do still want to. I'm going to miss absolutely because it's going to be an aim shot, but we're shooting him in the leg.
Absolutely.
A 12, and he's dodging.
Yes. He has a reflex coprocessor. So his 6 reflex does not inhibit him from dodging bullets. And then he has +3 to the roll because he has movement of 6, and he took the run action.
And he rolls a 1.
He does
Also,
not. So like as you kind of pull the guy you're kind of fighting with, you kind of have locked on the grip. You kind of pull your hand free, and he kind of tugs you like the wrong direction. So when you fire, the bullet goes like straight at the guy, but he's kind of like ducking down just as it happens, and it's almost like he's moving with like a it's almost like a Sandevistan style movement. Like he moves very fast, reactionarily, but you're able to key that he has that reflex coprocessor in his head. Okay.
Yeah, that's turn.
All right, it'll go to them. This guy is going to continue to run and say something in Russian, and he's going to book it out into Dogtown proper. These two people are going to kind of move into position, cutting you off, and they're going to fire at you. In future turns, as a point of reference, you can use your action to use the guy you're holding as a human shield.
Yeah, I was considering that, but I really didn't want that guy to get away.
Yeah. Totally fine. You're now going to suffer the fate of your actions here, as the two scabs come upon you with their pistols and will shoot. Because you are grabbing, you can take evasion rolls to try and dodge bullets, but you do have a -2 penalty to those rolls.
Yeah. They're shooting with pistols?
Yeah. I believe that they are, I want to be, I think this is where I want to be, so yeah, 2 shots. Pretty bad. I should have asked you if you were evading before I...
Yeah, I would have. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So, evasion, how many shots? 2?
2, yeah. Uh-huh.
So is a 15.
Yep. And you're good.
Is an 18.
So yeah, you're able to kind of like move in closer to the guy, and like the shots kind of hit the ground. And it seems after they fire those first shots, they kind of pull back the slide and then shove them back in and kind of point them at you again. These aren't pistols that you're very familiar with. They're very poor quality looking pieces of shit. But it seems that the rate of fire too that would be normal in this kind of weaponry for some reason was bugged out in the first combat round. This person up top sees you as well and will take the same shot with the same kind of weapon. Go ahead and make an evasion roll. Unless you think you wouldn't have seen them. Your call if you want to play it that way.
Would I have seen them?
Your call.
I'll just take it.
Yep.
If you wanna.
Yeah, it hits against your armor. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't pierce. And then the same thing. She kind of pulls the slide back and kind of pushes it forward angrily. This person here is going to rush over to you. And
shoot them.
You're going to shoot them, correct? -2 to the roll. And they do not have any cool dodging effects, so they're just going to be taking the shot to the chest.
20.
Holy shit. They are wearing a light armor jack, so it looks as though the damage is heavy, but it definitely kind of like hits, kind of like causes the shoulder to upright move, but they continue bolting straight towards you. And once they get in close, they are going to draw a heavy pistol and put it to you and take the shot. Go ahead, and you're going to need to dodge twice on this one. 1 and 2.
They're doing an aimed shot?
They're not shooting at the head. They're just shooting at the body.
Okay.
They're just putting it to you.
Sure,
is what I meant.
sure will evade.
1921.
1921.
19 will... Yeah, you're perfect on both. Boom, boom. Oh, you have -2 to those.
Oh, yeah. 17, 20, 17,
That
19.
first one's going to hit, and that second one is going to miss. So the first one's going to do 20
Damage on the first?
So armor check is at a 12.
They're 13 or 14. I got the heavy.
You got the heavy. Okay, so if it's a heavy 13, so you're going to be taking 7, but there is a critical injury here. So go ahead and roll 2d6 for me.
Why does that always happen to them? I never get those. Never once.
You get all the critical injuries, actually.
So it hits, and you would feel that you kind of have been.
Is it my goddamn ribs again?
No, it's a foreign object. You feel like there is a kind
that's
of
fine.
when it hits a piece of shrapnel in you. If you move more than 4 meters in a turn, you're going to suffer the critical injury damage.
Yeah, I'm probably done moving for a minute anyway.
Guess I'm not chasing
I
that
got
guy. Okay. The heavy gunner sees you kind of take his heavy gun away. When you both kind of look at his kind of, it was like sandbags and like the pintle mount, right, Zach? And you kind of look down at his toys. He looks down at his toys. You see he has a rocket launcher. And he almost goes for it, but instead picks up a shotgun and will turn it on you and pull the trigger. It looks like he's using shells, so you just need to make an evasion roll. DB's 15. Or you can just take it, because I don't think that goes through your armor. Yeah. You dodge it. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't, and I dodged.
This lady is going to start yelling out in Russian and kind of making her way this way. This guy kind of steps towards the middle here and drops a canister, and smoke starts to kind of like come out from it, forming a smoke cloud. Bear with me here. Market purchases, spell. Are you kidding me? My thing's being goofy. And it's not letting me put the smoke down. There's going to be a square of smoke that's going to be grenade sized around him. I'll just draw it with a...
Are you on the right layer?
I am. It's just the asset is being an asshole. It's not dropping and appearing. Instead, it's dropping and creating a blank asset. So that is smoked. This guy is going to move to here. And then the sniper is going to shoot at Quince and Leo both.
Through the smoke? Ah, I got him.
You
But
cannot,
we have cover
you cannot
because
see
we are
him.
hiding.
You cannot see him, but he can see you because the tech scope he has on his charged up rifle allows him to see you, and the cover that you have doesn't matter because tech weapons go right through it. And because of his sniper perk, because of your proximity to one another, he can take a shot at both of you. Whoever says first can dash away from it, though. Whoever wants to jump away. Okay, so Daniel jumps away. The Squints gets shot. Gotta have that kind of cut.
I spent all this money on evasion. I'm going to hit that evasion button. I don't care, John, if you say I can't. I'm going to do it. So screw you. I rolled a 1. So you,
Nice. Fuck you, John. Tell him,
okay?
Joe.
Screw you.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
fuck
You
you.
shoot me in the head
Oh my
now.
God. Oh, it was not a headshot. It wasn't. It was not a headshot. So there's that.
We can
Dang
replace the head, right? Like we replace the arms, replace the legs.
Replace the head.
I hold up my arm and a middle finger comes out.
Boom!
When
My
it
arm flies
flips
up.
up so you can see.
Oh my god! Too funny. Hold on. My thing's being goofy again. I just so funny. So then again, this is going straight at squints. 22, and my current range from you is
Way too far.
30 or yeah, let's go with 28. So 26 through 50. 20 is a hit. It's going to hit you for 12 damage. It's going to ignore half of your armor when it hits. So your armor is 11.
11. Yep.
So it's going to do a total of 7 damage to you. And when it kind of hits through the cover into your armor and out the back of you, it's like a perfectly clean like white line for a second that you see through the air as the railgun like effect kind of snaps through everything. And then you look down at your leg where it hit or wherever it hit, like superficial location, and you can see this just little red line kind of coming out of it as like it surgically went right through you.
Okay, and then how much did that hit me on my armor then?
Yeah,
Does that hit?
The armor is ablated as normal, but
So 2?
it's ablated 1.
1. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Ow!
Done. The auto shotgun guy can't really do much besides try to get out of the grapple, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Go ahead and make a brawling roll. Kincaid.
Sure. He's got an additional -2 to break it.
16 definitely fails. So yeah, he's resisting, but not succeeding. Leo, you kind of pop to the side.
Go to sleep.
The suppressing fire is not go to sleep. The suppressing fire is not working anymore because the guy has been disarmed of his weapon. There's a big cloud of smoke kind of blocking most of the northern side. You can see a horror show of a person who's been obliterated against a concrete wall to the left.
So, move to there. The guy up top that Grip is fighting, I want to try to puppet him.
Okay. You move to there and look up. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you interface. He doesn't sense it. You already interfaced with him.
Yeah. No, that was the puppet roll.
Yeah, he's yours.
Okay, and then I can see what just this person here.
Yeah.
I'll jack into them.
Okay.
And try to puppet them as well.
Okay.
Actually, what are they holding? What's up with that person?
This lady, she is holding a heavy pistol.
Okay. I'll just try to knock her out.
Okay. System reset.
Yeah.
Boom. You go night. Okay.
And that should be it for me.
Blitz.
I can get up now. I don't. You said cover does absolutely nothing. The square is smoked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so anything we shoot in there, we're gonna have a disadvantage at. I'm gonna run up here and try to get cover. I'm gonna actually come over here around the corner, and then can I shoot at the guy everybody's on?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Does Puppet have a mitigator like system reset or no?
No.
I mean, we're all.
I'll yell that
jumping.
I've got him, but it's fine.
Okay, well then I'll hold.
You can take the
I don't
dash action
really-
to try and kind of cover yourself if you get shot at.
What do you mean cover myself?
So dash says
So-
it's an action we use in the homebrew, and basically it'll give you a bonus to your evasion. And then if you make an evasion roll and successfully dodge an attack, you can then move half your movement.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. That sounds great.
Yep. Okay, Grip. You can see, you kind of hear Leo over the comms. I got your friend, and then you see his eyes kind of like puppet red as he seems to be taken over.
Oh, I'm going to move over to here
Okay, so you drop down and you start rushing towards this guy, and as you do so, you see him kind of drop down, power slide off of the end of the cart here, land, and move a total of 6 squares to here. So that's once you get within 4 meters of him. So it would probably
Alright, so
been,
sorry, I
like,
should
it
do
would probably be like once you get to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
4,
So you have
and then
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck
Okay.
them.
all right.
19 to 22.
Bear with me here for a second.
Yes, sir.
Where is? Okay, there we go. Okay, so do.
The green screen is failing.
I know.
No, it's not. That's what it's supposed to be.
These are lightning strikes. This guy's like,
Yeah.
Body's doing great.
That's your cyber
Storm.
psychosis.
Yeah, of course, this is Cyberpunk 2077 where the lightning is green.
Yeah.
It's just the aesthetic of this future.
Okay, so evasion rolls. I got 2 of them, 19 and 22. Okay, failed the first one, failed the second one. 14 damage. His armor of 11 is halved, so 5, so he'll take 9. And then the second one, 11 or 10, half 5, so 8. He is not seriously injured, but he's close. Okay. Grip, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Kincaid.
We are going to, as an action, equip this gentleman as my shield,
Okay.
and I am going to pull myself into a corner with him in front of me.
Sorry, I think you have to. I just want to double check. Iron grip. No, it's just until it's broken. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking rad. Cool. So you're taking him away?
He is my shield. I'm just gonna put myself sort of turtled into a corner if this is a viable space to stand.
That makes sense, yeah.
With him in front of me.
Perfect. Kincaid, that's it?
That's all I can do, I believe.
They're going to move in and shoot at you. They're going to be shooting at their friend. The same is true of this person here. So they're all just taking shots at you. I'll deal with that in a second.
Cool.
But that's mostly just going to be me thudding into my own guy.
None of them get any closer, though.
About that far. They're staying at good handgun
Duh.
distance. The Gav interior is going to fire his Buria at Leo.
which guy?
The guy in the smoke.
Guess I should probably say if I want to evade, huh?
You don't see him, so you can't.
Fine.
So it definitely hits. It's only going to do 8 damage. Your armor is halved for the shot because it is a charged shot. So you'll be taking
5
3.
of it, so I take 3.
Yeah. Cool. Then you would hear kind of a ting click, and then you would see something fly out of the smoke with like a trail of smoke coming from it. It is going to land right here. Squints and Leo both need to make evasion rolls as a grenade hits behind you. You're good, Leo.
Oh, I still wouldn't have evaded that shot.
You are not good, Squints. You really suck at being.
Why are you acting like you're new here with
Be
this? Why is
nicer
this
Where
to
did
new?
it land,
Joey.
John?
He's
Sorry.
aware when
For
he fails.
years.
You don't have to be like, wow, you really fucked that up.
What were you saying, Daniel?
I needed to see that so I know
Yeah.
where to evade.
You can move into the smoke if you want to. You just need to be outside of the box that you're currently in. And I got your 66 Squints. You're taking 19 points of
appreciate you,
damage.
buddy.
And no double sixes, so you're good. Honestly, though, because you have the cover there, I'm going to mitigate 5 damage off that. Take 14 instead. You're kind of behind the. You're kind
Okay,
of
and
behind the box.
that
Didn't he
is.
dash
it-
or something?
Oh, you
Yeah, I
did.
failed.
No, you dashed. You
Oh,
have,
this is
you
different.
have, yeah, you have +3 to your evasion rolls. No, yeah, that counts. So
Did it matter?
yeah, it does. It does. 15 was
Hell
D&D.
yeah!
So Squints,
Oh,
no, you,
jeez.
you can move. Okay, first off, it's sequential. So you succeeded at the evasion roll. So I need you to move out of the box,
Nice.
out of the box, and then move a number. No, just one square out of the box. You have to be adjacent to the box, but out of the
Oh,
box.
okay.
You've never succeeded at an explosion roll. I understand you not knowing how it works.
Yeah, it doesn't happen well.
Okay, so you come
Well,
out of the
I've been
box,
quite before,
and then
but-
because you dashed, after succeeding at dodging an attack, once per cycle, you can move a number of squares equal to your movement. So it's not going to be you move a number of it's half what you normally move, rounded up. So what's your movement?
6?
So you're gonna move 3. You're gonna move 3 squares.
7. I'm sorry, but yeah, so it's still 3.
Rounded up, it's gonna be 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna try
Go
to get
back-
cover over here.
Go back to the Shane Covey.
I miss the barrels.
The sniper, kind of like seeing the situation with Grip
Oh.
unfolding as it is.
Did your guy get blown up? The one on top of the thing? He was in the
No.
square.
He was below it, or he was above it. So yeah,
Okay.
it exploded ground level. You guys were all ground level.
They don't go around.
Yeah, shrapnel doesn't go up.
It's his initiative. What are you doing with his puppet turn?
What kind of action is it to grab a weapon?
He's currently holding a weapon, so to
Yeah, but
drop
there's
a
a
weapon,
rocket launcher right next to him.
yeah, so he would have to. I guess it would just be free. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so I can have him pick up the rocket launcher
Yeah,
and then move and fire?
believe so. Yeah,
What's his move?
I think he's got a 5. Yeah, 5.
And how big is the explosion of that? Is it the same as
It's
that?
the same. It's the same
gas?
exact as the smoke. Yeah,
Damn, Grip's in the way.
you could just shoot it into the smoke.
Fireball!
You
got
said his
this.
move is 5?
Yeah, you could have him rocket jump into the smoke and kill all 3 of them at once.
Nah, I want to move him here.
Okay. He can't jump down that easily. That's not how that works.
Well, how far can he move if he jumps down? That's what I'm saying. Like, if he runs towards him and fires.
He's gonna go 2, so he'll get to here.
Is that self-preservation of a puppet? That's new.
It's not
Okay,
self-preservation.
so then he can get-
What is this
if
new
you run a guy,
software?
if you run a guy off, you're like, okay, I command you to run off this and then go doing that. It's not gonna go exactly as you like describe it, puppet. He's not like hanging on strings. He's gonna run off and slam face first. If you're
Alright,
like,
so he
no
can move
pros-
into the very corner of that smoke? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, he can jump down into that corner and fire the rocket into the middle, rocket jump style, and kill all
Yeah.
3 of them potentially.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, roll 9d6, or sorry, 8d6. I keep doing the smasher numbers. Yeah, so that's gonna
An
kill
explosion.
none of them.
This dude sucks.
Excellent.
It looked
Yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna have you roll a d10. On a roll of a 1 or a 10, we will have some conversation to talk about. Otherwise, everything stays as it is. Okay.
Ooh.
Minus 14.
But now he doesn't have a shotgun and he has an empty rocket launcher.
Correct. And he's in the smoke and he doesn't know where he is and he doesn't have any tech weapons to mitigate
There's
that.
pee in his pants.
Okay. Great. I'm shooting at myself real quick, and I'm also.
You've
dealing-
got 4 guys, not 3 guys shooting at me.
Yeah, and I've got grip. I've got some situations on grip as well.
Gotcha.
But let me go ahead and just do this real quick. He doesn't get to evade, so I'm just gonna roll damage rolls. I think is what where we're at this point.
Sure. Did I pick a good armored guy?
That won't get through his armor.
Hilarious.
1, 2. Those won't get through his armor. They get to shoot twice though.
Didn't they do a cool thing with their guns? Weren't they slotting them forward?
They're poor quality weapons, so what they're doing is the first round of combat they can only shoot 1 round.
Okay.
Once they unjam that, they can fire rate of fire.
I
2.
thought you had the high velocity ammo or something where it was gonna just fuck up this
the
guy.
The peasants are literally using Teen Dreams and shit, like they're garbage pistols.
All right.
Dun.
Still embarrassing for him, I bet.
For sure. Now it's grip time. Okay. So the edge runner type will go ahead and shoot at you with a heavy pistol grip. Go ahead and make an evasion roll. Or just take it because your armor doesn't care, I think.
Yeah, I've got an 11.
Sure. It bounces off your armor, it's fine. Then it is the sniper, who is actually going to use some tech. Shoulders the Nekomata sniper rifle, and then spins out 2 knives. And once they kind of hit in that position, you can hear them thrum, and it's like they're vibrating very quickly. He's going to make 2 attacks with his light melee weapons. Go ahead and make 2 evasion rolls.
19 and a 20.
Okay, bear with me here.
Sure.
We're so good at stealth, you guys.
Just
Yeah.
great.
In and out. Nobody knows we're here.
So, again, the knives themselves get plus 1d6 because of the vibrating feature. The user is adding plus 2d6 to the knife damage rolls. So they are light melee weapons, which normally do 1d6. In the hands of you, the non-skilled, it'll do 2d6. But they are light melee weapons. So boom and boom. First one is a miss, second one is a hit. When it cuts into you, obviously it will do half your armor, so 5, and then you'll take 7 as it cuts in.
I'm going to where is it? Hold on.
Okay. So you'll take 2.
I take 2.
Kind of bring up the gorilla arm and kind of shing, and you can hear it kind of scraping through. Okay. The person behind you is going to come up behind you and make a brawling roll. Go ahead and do likewise as they are trying to grab you. Huh? That'll fail. Okay. But as they're trying to grapple onto you, you notice that they're trying to grab onto your neck, especially on the side where your neuroport's located, and it looks like they're holding something. And when your eye kind of flashes over at that moment, you see it's a G chip.
Okay.
Yeah, it's deadly.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
Leo, you're up.
You said that guy was using vibro knives or Sir John's?
Vibrating knives.
Okay, and so not a Sir John, because they also do, they also vibrate.
What is a Sir John?
It was one of the secret weapons in the video game.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. No, they are not wielding dildos.
Wait.
Fucking green screen?
All right, so I'm still jacked into the dude in the smoke, right?
Yes.
Can I just do a ping?
Go ahead and roll it. DV, I think, is what, 6?
Sick.
Yep. It connects to everybody currently fighting Kincaid, and everybody but the sniper and the lady with the chip currently fucking with Grip. Nobody else in the smoke seems to be connected.
No one in the smoke is connected?
Correct. Basically, this person here, and the 2 people who are in the smoke besides are not connected.
Well, dang. That's why I was trying to see the people in the smoke. Can I attempt to jack into the sniper? Actually, who put their hands in the box earlier?
Oh, that was the lady who's currently trying to shove something inside of Grip. She is not connected.
Yeah,
She's not
she is.
pinged.
I mean, does she have a neuroport, though?
She does have a neuroport, yeah.
Alright, move up to there, and I want to jack into her.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll, but I'm going to tell you before you do so. You jacking into her, you realize you are entering an invasive location.
That's fine. This is just to see if she knows that I'm in.
No.
What's this roll?
This roll is the same as your normal roll, but it's also to be able to detect you and connect you as well. So since you failed it, you realize that the second that you entered in, you are connected to her neuroport, and they're mirroring. So anything that's uploaded to her will be uploaded to your neuroport at the same time.
That should be a 13. I don't know why I didn't add the interface, if that matters.
13 doesn't hit, no.
Alright, so you said anything I do to her is going to go to me as well?
As far as quick hacks go. And what you're realizing is that the virus coding that you're seeing initiating is very similar to the virus you boxed.
How does a puppet work?
If you puppet, you will be able
Can
to
I get to
command
control myself?
yourself, and you will be able to command her, but you will not be able to do both, because both will happen and operate on her turn. So either you get to do something, or she gets to do something.
On her turn.
And on your turn, you don't get to do anything.
That's
turn
fine.
was
I'll try to
operational
go better.
Okay. He has a +1 to the DVs because of Microtech EMP threading.
That's fine. I get +1 to my roll as well.
Love it, because you're close.
And I failed.
By exactly. No, it was actually by... Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, so you kind of start hacking yourself, and you're seeing the bar loading, but you're also seeing the bar loading on yours, and there's like this weird, strange latency, and then they both kind of like start swapping places, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? As you're literally connecting. You're literally connecting to yourself. Okay, Squints.
I have 2 grenades. I'm going to throw it into the smoke.
I love that.
Throw one, at least.
Yeah, you can only throw one at a time.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw this one grenade. It's in my items.
Sure.
I
Yeah, just lower the count.
Just what?
Just lower the count, and you should have, if you don't have a grenade in your weapons itinerary, just roll 66. You're just throwing it into the smoke. You don't need to roll.
Yep, that's all I'm doing. 66.
Okay.
Not a single 6. Cool, that's neat. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, absolutely. So this guy's got 10 or 12 armor, so he's going to take 7.
Did it ablate from the rockets?
It did, yeah. It ablated too. 14. They had tech upgraded medium. The heavies do. That's enough to kill the middle one, though, unfortunately. There goes the Buria boy. And then the doctor is fine. Nope, the doctor is dead. The doctor is not wearing armor. Okay, you killed 2 out of 3. Not bad. But again, you don't know how many you do not know how many you killed.
No, that's fine. I just saw people in there, and I'm like, I'm scared. Go away.
Yeah,
I haven't pulled out a weapon yet, other than this.
You throw the one grenade, then you're pulling out the second one, and you're getting ready, and you just hear like, oh, and you see some kind of blood fly out of the smoke, but you're not sure if they're all dead. So you're lining it up. You're lining up the pitch.
Yep.
Rip.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna punch this guy.
Okay.
That's not dead yet. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
Oh my God.
dodge, and I'm gonna dodge. Oh, I don't dodge the second one. However, it interrupts. So, villain perk. After as long as he's wielding light melee weapons, after he dodges an attack, he gets to make an attack back. So he is going with another combat knife attack. Go ahead and make your evasion roll. Okay. So he'll hit. Your armor is currently at a 10, so 5. He'll take 16 points of damage as he slits across your chest, and then he kind of leans in there, and he's not able to kind of evade out, even though your second attack is basically just Donkey Kong slam. It hits. It clips him enough that he is going to now be seriously injured. Unfortunately, I did not.
And I'm taking 11 points of damage.
Correct. Because you're using your perk. I love it.
Oh, it should actually be 10 because I also have fucking actual deflection.
Yeah, up and active. Good. He will be taking. So his armor is currently at a 5 for halving, so then he'll take 8 damage. Got it. Cool. Grip, that's it for you. Kincaid, you're up. The guy you're wrestling with is not dying, by the way. He's getting hit by a lot of bullets, but it looks like his.
No, I know he's
yeah.
doing his job perfectly. Yeah, I'm gonna step forward, shoot a guy, and
Yeah.
then step back because I think I'm right on the edge of the thing.
Yeah, you kind of like you got him like a kind of like half Nelson kind of deal. You can just kind of reach over him and push forward and shoot.
Sure. Who is most armored or most armed of these?
It's this
three?
guy. He's got a heavy pistol. The other two have shitty pistols.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot them.
You want to shoot him in the head?
You know what? Let's risk it.
Yep.
This will
Minus
be
10?
-5 total.
Okay. Just gonna need I think yeah, you nailed it. So his head blows clean off
Nice.
because you'd roll an extra d6 because you hit a target in the head. Homebrew rules, and then that would be doubled. So if you'd rolled a 1, that would have been a total of 26, which would have killed him.
Sick. Yeah, I guess I should start moving.
Remember, you have a foreign
Somewhat.
object, by the way.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you move more than
1,
2 squares,
2.
you're going to
Oh, it's 2 squares, not okay.
4 meters.
I thought it was 4 squares. Yeah, I got meters and all that confused.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
we
it if
can
you.
still move the 2. We've got the thing. I've got a wall between me and what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, guy can be between me and problems.
Absolutely. So he's going to try and resist you again. So go ahead
That's
and
cool.
make your brawling roll. He's got a 16, so he'll succeed. He's going to break free of you, but it was his action. To
Oh,
do so.
he would have been a 14
That is
first of
going
all,
to
but I
cut-
did fuck.
Rush past his allies here as they start unloading their pistols into you. Bang, 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 bang. Evasion rolls, go ahead. 19,
What was the
19.
damage on these?
Oh, it's garbage. You literally just pull up your cloak, like your
Yeah, I
jacket.
don't think we need to waste our time.
Thank you for that.
Welcome.
They immediately after shooting kind of like look at you kind of confused, and then they all start pointing towards your head. Leo, you're not up yet. This person here is going to 5 move to there. You have cover, but they're going to take a couple shots at you so that the cover is broken. They're kind of like shooting through the corrugated metal of the container. It doesn't get all the way through, but you realize you're kind of like under fire and the cover is being lessened by this person here. The person inside the smoke, somebody roll a d8. They are very disoriented. Lots of explosions. Lots of being controlled. Lots of flying into smoke.
A 1.
So cardinal directions, we're starting at north. 1, so then they would move directly north. Oh, yeah. And they kind of come out of the smoke confused with the auto shotgun. Or sorry, they have no weapon. They look at their sidekick here and they kind of smack them, grab the pistol, and take it from them. That's what they're doing on their turn. Brawling attack for you, Grip.
Would I have seen them come out of that, or is that box enough to where it would
Wait.
be? I wouldn't see that.
I'll say
What happened with those 2 people?
this person shot at you and tried to kind of kill the cover you're in.
How'd they wake up?
Why are they asleep?
I system reset them like 2 turns ago. I think it's the marker on the top corner.
Who'd you system? This lady? That's fine. So
The
Yeah.
one with the marker.
okay, got it. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I forgot to put a tick on it. This guy comes out, sees that their system reset, and grabs their gun. And then we'll move over to here. And then I'll just say that they shot at you since I already rolled the dice on their attack. Or I didn't roll the dice on their attack. I said that was happening. The cover is blown up a bit near where you're at. Got it. Grip brawling roll.
$18.
So grapple, and as a part of that grapple, they're going to slot the shard into your neck. All right. The guy with the knives, upon seeing that, is going to just ignore that, run away from your fight, and jump over this ledge here. Kincaid, a person with 2 knives, kind of just jumps over the ledge, like flying over, hits the ground, brings both knives up into kind of left and right swish. Go ahead and make 2 evasion
Cool. I
rolls,
shoot
please.
them.
Yes, first you get to shoot them, of course. You let go of the guy who you're grappling with, and you're like,
Oh, come on.
What is up with us tonight?
And he kind of moves very fast, leaps over, lands, slash. 2 evasion rolls. God, this guy's rolling
Ooh,
great.
We quit it?
That's not me, it's you.
It is you.
Stop rolling good. We're not rolling good.
Hit. Hit. So it's
Only
going to
cool
be...
kids roll bad.
You have armor value at what currently?
They're 12.
12. Okay, so the first
So
one's
if I
going to have it
did
to 6, so you're going to take 5. And then the second one's going to half it, so you're going to be at 5, so 5 more.
It does not half it. Brawling attacks and what was it?
Melee weapon attacks?
I believe so.
Double check
Hang on.
it. Click the perk.
Melee weapon
Yeah.
and brawling attacks made against you.
Cuts into the jacket and kind of like pull yourself in close, and you can feel them like kind of sear the like yellow covering of the armor, but you're fine. They kind of look up at you like confused, kind of spin the knives up, and kind of look like they're about
That
to
was
stab.
expensive, dickhead.
Look like they're about to stab you in the face with the knives on the next initiative round. That's probably that was expensive, dickhead. Leo, you are up.
Alright, I want to system reset this dude that's close to me.
Yep.
Shot at me.
You're still locked into them for sure. Good night.
And then... What am I gonna measure?
I'll put a red dot on them
Move to
because
here.
I see why I fucked up the other person.
Can I see the dude that just stabbed Kincaid? the
They're on
other
the
wall.
other side of cover, but you can see them. You have to take an aim shot to be able to hit them.
Well, I just want to jack in.
That'll work.
Alright. So I jack in.
Okay. Go ahead and make an interface roll. And it's similar to the lady you were just jacking into. And similarly, you do not succeed at the DB15. So it's the same thing. It is a Paraline duality. So you are currently locked into them. Any uploads that are made to them will be uploaded to you as well.
Okay. So here's my question. If I try to puppet both of them and somehow succeed, what happens?
So you can puppet both of them, but not take an action.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to puppet him, and then I'm going to attempt to puppet the other girl?
Yep. Basically, you're sacrificing your turn to puppet yourself into puppeting them. Do you understand, like, how that works?
Yeah. Alright, I'll try the sniper first.
Okay. No.
Failed. And then the girl.
+1 on her DBs, but you got it. Okay, so you will not take any actions during your next turn, but on her turn, you will take her turn as you like.
Yep.
Squints. Yeah, you can
I'm gonna
see.
move up here to the corner.
Yeah, and you can see the situation happening with Kincaid.
Yep. And then I am going to. I'm gonna try to shoot. You said it has to be an aimed shot.
Yeah, because he's behind the kind of barricade there.
Okay. I will.
If you're shooting the assholes
do
that
it.
are a further distance off, no such necessity.
There's I. I don't think I could hit them with my pistol.
Okay.
Well. You know what? No, let's try this. Rocket hand.
What? Am I okay?
You're shooting
No,
at
to the guys behind you.
Okay.
The guys, the group of people behind.
Go ahead and click
Uh.
projectile rocket system or launch system rocket.
I'm so glad you got that.
He's looking at it and you're like looking at the gun. No, yeah.
Okay, it just says clear on here. How do I? What?
What?
Clear it.
It's
We got a
glitch.
jam.
I'm bringing up your sheet. Hold on.
All my stuff says clear. I think I
Oh.
have it on edit or
Yeah,
something.
now do
I'm
it.
in edit.
Now do it. Projectile
Okay.
launch system. Click it.
All right, cool. Click. Yeah. Yeah, guys. We're rocking. It's good night.
That's our
Okay.
kind of night.
Freaking everything's good.
Okay, there's been so many ones rolled tonight. It's absolutely maddening. Squints.
Blow off his arms. Just do it. Just
And it
do
blows
it.
up in my hand.
I have a circumstance where 3 things can happen. Okay, and I'm gonna be absolutely as favorable as I can to this. This is the best
Roll
I
a
can.
D6.
I mean, I need you to roll a d6. There are only 3 options here. 1, 2 is 1. 2, 3 is. Hold on before you. Damn it! You already rolled it.
No, we're doing it in
Fine.
1. I have to have a 1.
1 is it does explode in your hand.
Sweet. Awesome. This is great.
2 or. Sorry. Hold on. No, it's still a pretty good quality weapon.
It's Looney
launching.
Tunes. How it's the gun that's
It's
all
launching.
folded backwards like a banana now.
I don't think it's.
Let's
launching.
be real.
No. It's not exploding in his hand. It wouldn't do that because it is still a pretty
No, no.
good quality. It's not poor quality. Instead, he pops it out and he's got it there. He's like, yeah, and then he shoots it straight up into the air, and then it comes right back down onto him. Looney
What I was
Tunes-
gonna say is, let's be real. Chody's characters always blow themselves up.
Right.
Yep.
Chody,
So here we go.
what I need
Let's
you
do
to do
that.
is because I'm being more than super favorable. I need you
Yeah.
to roll an evasion roll to dodge your own rocket.
All right, here we go. Evasion 1. Oh, I'm
Nailed it.
16.
So, are you wanting to go away from the explosion or towards the allies? Like, are you trying to get further back, or are you moving up?
He's doing an actual rocket jump.
I would
There, it's a safe spot.
move forward. So 1,
Yeah, that's fine.
2. Yeah.
That works. That's your turn. More explosions happen on the other side of the smoke. It's still
I bet
up
it
for.
startled him though.
You're like, oh, I prematurely evacuated the rocket. Okay, Grip. I need you to make a concentration roll. The DV is 15. Before you roll it, if you have any luck you want to throw into it.
I'm gonna throw 1 at it.
Anybody have any luck they want to toss into the roll?
I'm out.
I have
think
0
we've been
luck.
out of luck.
That's how we're rolling right now.
Do it.
I believe in you.
When the chip enters in, you see that it starts to upload, and it's uploading. You try to resist it, and you cannot. You black out. Kincaid.
Yeah.
Does he fall down or is he still standing?
To you, nothing has changed.
Nope.
So this guy just appeared over this wall and started stabbing at me.
He
huh?
literally ninja jumped with 2 knives, landed, and was like, whoosh. And you were like, oh, fuck. Why are you cutting my jacket?
And then you heard an explosion over to the left.
No, you probably watched that whole situation unfold. I mean, it's funnier.
We locked eyes as you pointed a rocket launcher at me.
It's funnier if Papa Kincaid was like,
No.
unacceptable.
Let's try this. I will attack this person. How big is this like barrier behind me? To the
it's,
left of me.
it's probably about 4 feet high. It's like a roadside barrier kind of deal.
Is it something I can like sort of tumble over?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't inhibit.
We're going
movement,
to
just
attack
roads.
this person
Okay.
to my south. So these will both half their armor.
If they hit, yeah. And they're going for
Assuming they
evasion.
hit. That should have been an attack, but it is a 20.
Okay. Pass.
And brawling,
Pass.
whiffed it.
All
I
right.
think they would have both had to hit, or at least any of them had to hit to
Correct.
a disarming combo.
Correct.
Neat, cool. Yeah, we're just going to tumble over this wall. And I don't know, try to get into cover, because there's a guy with a shotgun there.
Yeah.
All kinds of wild shit happening. I
You
don't think
bet.
I can move any further without hurting myself.
Okay. So they're all just going to start unloading in that direction, and the guy who's got the shotgun, you see him kind of drop the drum of the auto shotgun, pull out another drum, and slot it in. This is the first time he's had an action to do anything. And since he's not shooting point blank up close and personal, he has switched to slugs. The guy you are you're puppeting this guy's asleep.
No.
You're puppeting her. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this step, you are noticing that she is a net runner and she is jacked into grip, and you'd also notice that there's someone else who's also jacked into grip and is inside of her head, and it seems to be kind of relaying from a data shard that's in her neck, and that hard connection seems to be completely tethered. Like a net architecture has formed between grip and her. What you're understanding is this is the same kind of architecture you witnessed in the scavs, who were all talking at the same time, functionally. Grip is currently under their control because of the shard in his neck.
Okay. My question with that is, are they all linked to grip through that shard in her neck?
No, there's just a net architecture that's just those two right now. There is no them. They are separate. They are not ping connected. So you can't you're not connected to all of them if you're connected to one. But I mean,
No. What I was thinking is if she jacks out of grip, is everyone jacked out?
No.
Or if she removes the shard from her neck, does everyone get jacked out of grip?
If she unlocks the shard from her neck, she is no longer connected to whatever she's connected to. But grip is still connected to what he's connected to. But what I will say is make a perception roll before you do that. So we discussed the staples. She has them. Grip does not.
Okay. Can I have her reach up and just try to eject the shard from Grip's neck?
Currently, Grip is not activated yet. So yeah, she reaches up, she pulls the shard. Grip, I need you to do two things. First off, I need you to make another concentration roll. And then the second thing I need you to do is you need to roll 4d6. Okay. You take that much humanity loss and that much damage straight to the head. And let me explain this the best way. Let me explain this the best way I can explain this to you. Okay? You literally just were turned into something you were not, felt yourself go through the rabbit hole into Alice's Wonderland, and then pulled out of that space back into a reality as your head was basically torn from that space when the shard was unslotted. So, what's your current empathy?
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. 3.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. There's no way I'm getting
good.
you into cyberpsychosis.
No,
And
with
then-
that minus, I'm down to 33 humanity.
Okay, I would say that
Can I just move her?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, can I move her as far away from me and the unconscious people as possible? That general direction.
That's over towards Kincaid. So yeah, it's she only moves 7. Okay, she walks over
That's
that
still
way.
a wall. That's still a building.
I will say that the motion of all of that grip, it's the first time you've actually upchucked in a while. It's kind of like either a dry heave or like a full on just everything evacuates. It was the worst you've ever. I mean, as a non-net runner, it's the first time you've ever kind of effectively dove. Okay. Then it'll go to Leo.
Skips
Who
my
doesn't
turn
get
though.
to act because he's currently engaged in puppetry. Squints. Clink clink, you got another one.
I have one. I also have one more grenade. How far can I throw a grenade?
It depends. What's your body?
My body is 4.
4. Okay. So you can throw it 4 squares, and if you want to throw it farther than that, you have to make an athletics roll.
Okay, so I am going to move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to throw it 4 squares so that it's right here. Is that
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's fine. So then the sniper will roll evasion against EV-15. And when he evades explosions, he moves.
Can I shoot him?
Yes, you can. That is very annoying activations that are happening here. And then these two will die.
God damn!
Tonight is the night.
I don't like the D10 system. It's
I do
stupid.
have to roll. My God. Okay, squids. That's it. You killed two of them. I believe you said you were hitting it, so it was hitting those two and the sniper, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Rip, you're up. You can act as normal. It's just you kind of feel a little bit woozy, all things considered.
Can still catch this guy, I guess, and
You
try
gotta
and
go-
take a couple.
Take a couple of revenge
Swing.
beating.
Fuck this guy, yeah.
Maybe keep the humanity laws click for just a couple seconds. So she's currently being puppeted, so she's not going to dodge. And yeah, I'm gonna say that that's enough to kind of ground and pound her. Come up behind her, slam her in the back of the spine. She falls to the ground. You bring the next fist down and kind of just smash her head into the concrete. All right.
And I'm gonna finish the rest of my move this way.
Okay. You see
Running
that
at
the guy?
this guy.
He's got an auto shotgun for sure. Kincaid. This fucking sniper guy.
Yeah, I see him.
Being a dick with these knives.
Well, nobody could fucking hit him if he'd
Okay.
stop rolling tens. Brawling.
God damn.
22 to hit.
God, I hope that gets through.
I kinda at the same time also, yeah, that'll work.
Brawl
don't,
good.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just tell me how you
No,
kill him.
I want to roll the. Shut up! I'm rolling the injury. I never get these.
Okay. Yeah, because you murdered him. You obliterated him with that damage. 11.
Yeah, what's that one?
Let's find out. We're
What's
gonna
that
find
one?
Torn off head?
What'd that do?
11 is a crushed fingers. You grab his hand with the knife and just squeeze and like break it. The knife falls out of his hand and you just punch him right in the goddamn jaw. And yeah, he falls to the ground. You have another attack. If you want.
I do.
If you want.
I
or you can
really don't have a means of.
you
Well, I
continue.
could draw and fire a rate of fire 1 pistol, right?
Rate of fire 2 pistol. Because it has to be rate of fire 2.
A rate of fire 2 pistol is what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah. Rate of
Yeah.
1 left over.
I'll take a shot at the guy with the Militech 10.
Toss him. Lexington. Alright.
Pew.
That'll hit. His armor is going to suffice, though. Yeah, he hasn't really taken much in the way of damage. Okay. So it's going to go to him, and he's going to see the situation. Grip crazily running towards him. Militech's being fired at him. He's going to drop the shotgun and run. He just and just starts booking it into Dogtown. Okay. This guy's asleep for another, I think, 16 rounds. The fight's
There's a guy
over.
on the balcony.
Oh, they disappeared a long time ago into the building. They're just gone. They're like, oh, yeah, this pistol's a piece of shit. Tossed it onto the ground, entered into the building, and left. I haven't shot with them once since the first one.
I forgot about that person too.
Honestly, it makes more sense
What
after
have they been
seeing
planning down there the whole time?
the chaos. Yeah. The chaos. Oh, yeah. Just maniacally standing up there. Wah!
Farming aura as the
It
fight
was
goes on.
that was Alpha. That was.
The moment they saw Squints shoot a rocket at himself, they're like, nah, I'm out. These people are crazy.
These people are cyber psychos.
I fired that bullet perfectly straight up in the air.
So wonderful.
Not anybody could do that.
You're not chasing the heavy, right? You're just gonna let him go too.
No, I can't chase shit.
For sure. Okay. Immediately after that conflict, the smoke clears after a few moments, and the all foods container is still kind of resting there. This person is system reset if you want to finish them.
Yeah, I want to murder these people.
Yeah.
We could question them.
Yeah, the only person that's
They're
currently
scabs. They
alive
may know alpha.
that is questionable is the person you system reset.
Which is these two. But I'm going to shoot the guy closest to me. So if you want to talk to the other one, tell me before I kill the second one.
You kill the
I'm
heavy.
trying to tell you, but I've also got a bullet in my ribs. I'm trying to fish out.
Oh. Go ahead and make a. I think it's
Is it first aid?
quick fix. So first aid or paramedic, either or.
I don't have paramedic.
First aid it is. DB 13. Yeah, you don't make it any worse.
No.
But you don't make it any better. You're literally trying to fish it out with your finger.
Yeah.
That's totally
I'll
fair.
just sort of lean up and ask Squints to have a look at this.
I was gonna say I can help later or whenever we are
good.
able.
That'd be cool.
Got
so
you.
when you hear the 3-round burst, like do, you're yelling at me to not kill the other one? Question mark?
Correct.
Mm.
Thanks, Squints.
I fixed you.
Quince like pulls out a screwdriver and like slots it into the hole, and then just kind of reaches in and just drags it out with another tool, and then plump.
It was just a magnet.
Yeah, I just reach in with a magnet.
Yeah.
I use this to fix Game Boys.
So the kind of conflict in the situation, a lot of the weapons were kind of useless, but there's an auto shotgun that has that has one magazine. He kept the other one on him. It is a magazine of slugs. Auto shotgun is identical to a shotgun, except that it has the drum magazine attachment and a rate of fire of 2. The sniper has a total of 5 vibro blades, which are just knives that kind of vibrate and kind of allow for cleaner cuts. They do an additional d6 damage. They're 1d6 melee weapons, light melee weapons. And like I said, there's 5 of them on his person. And then the Nekomata is a tech sniper rifle. And then there was a Buria, which is a heavy tech pistol, a very heavy tech pistol in the smoke crowd. Roll a d10, Chody, the grenade thrower.
10.
The pistol is not exploded. Somehow the flesh and cyberware inside of the guy was able to stop it from being exploded.
And what pistol was it again? You said
It's
it
called
really.
a T46 Buria. I'll go ahead and give you the stats for it. Tektronica RT46 Buria. It is an exotic, very heavy pistol with a tech rebuild. It has a 4-shot capacity. Its tech rebuild can be charged without a move action, so you can charge it for free. If you do not have a muscle and bone lay cyberware or a cyber arm, you cannot use a Buria. If you do try to use a Buria, it'll break your arm when you do so.
I have a tech arm.
Yeah, you got a cyber arm. You want me to drag and drop it onto your sheet?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No problem.
This guy
And then,
loves replacing his arms.
And then, any more rockets left?
The guy had the rocket launcher that he had was a throwaway. It was yeah.
Single shot.
Hey, if you want to talk to this guy, he's gonna wake up soon.
And then, do you want me to drag the Nekomata onto Grip? Grip.
Sure.
It's a pretty good sniper rifle.
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
gonna
like one of the vibro knives.
Okay. Just put light combat knife on your sheet, and I'll modify it.
start looking for a chair and some batteries for this guy.
God damn, Grip. You have so many fucking weapons on your character sheet. I didn't realize Grip
He's
had
got a bunch of weapons.
Grip just has a duffel bag full of tools.
Give him all those.
And he
vibro
only
blades.
punches people.
He's got a sniper rifle. I've
He
seen
threw a
him
boomerang
use.
once.
He does not.
Yeah, he
need,
threw a boomerang and axes.
He does not need the knives. They are not for throwing. They're not.
And I guess give him to Chody to make cool vibrating shit that is
Right.
gonna sell like hotcakes.
Oh, buddy.
Cool vibrating shit.
It's,
Sir John's, you
people are
just
totally gonna use
Yeah,
it
the
like
handle is a
that
Sir
too.
John, but a knife on the other end.
it's gonna just stab it inside of a big gummy
It's
bear.
the Darth Maul. I'll
A
grab the
12
shotgun
inch
if
long
that.
double
Yeah.
combat knife.
After I grab the knife, I'm gonna start walking back over to this sleepy person.
Okay.
If that guy
Slowly,
left the shotgun
slowly.
behind, I'll grab it. And yeah, I do want to question this guy.
Better beat me over.
Okay.
Please don't kill him. We need to know where Alpha is. Are
He
you
wakes
able
up.
to wake him up, or?
Yeah, he wakes up after a fashion. It's actually a
Or
she.
one kick.
And he looks at you. Alive?
Yeah, luck of the draw.
Weird. Why would you keep me alive?
Well, wasn't necessarily on purpose, but consider yourself lucky. You know, isn't this a gambling town?
Not really.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know much. So, do you know who we are? Do you know who I am?
No.
Good, good, good.
Are you with them?
Who do
Are you with the doctor?
In a sense, the doctor needs his rest.
Kind of looks
Do you
over
know?
at the dead guy in the pile of like explosions, and she kind of. He looks like he's resting forever.
No, he'll be right as rain,
Oh. And she starts.
just like you.
Kind
You
of.
thought you were dead, didn't you?
He kind of starts blinking heavily, and like he's kind of
I'm
like.
going to physically turn her back
Hey,
away from
hey!
the doctor.
Leo walks over to the doctor and just like starts kicking him behind.
I actually want to inspect him since he's the oddball out of this
Yeah,
group.
there's really not a lot on him that's kind of noteworthy. But there is one thing that you very clearly identify. He and the guy he was with inside of the space, they have G chips bolted into their necks.
So who is the doctor working for?
An individual named Alpha who's come to Dogtown. He said that he's trying to unify the scabs here in Dogtown to help maybe overpower the Barkes since the dogs have split 3.
Split into 3. How so?
Well, summer was very strange for the gang. A lot of them died. Their leader was brutally killed in the stadium. Well, then the new leader was killed as well. And now the gang isn't, they do not have a boss or someone that they are following. And it seems that there are 3 factions now in the Barkest. There are the Reds, there are the Greens, and there are the Blues.
It's easy to remember. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So this is some kind of 3-dog night city?
3 Dog Night City, yes, it is. It's crazy. But we took this territory over from some Reds who weren't really connected, and the main thing that we note is that just north of here, the Greens are really up in arms, present, trying to police a lot of the residences and people who try to stay away from more combat areas of Dogtown. We have done some pretty good work around these parts. But
So you're with the Greens?
no, we're not with them. But we do benefit from
forgive
their
me.
presence because they are paranoid, and so they end up killing a lot of people they think that are not with them, and so we are just eating good on the scraps. But then the doctor and his companions came and said that Alpha wants for us to join with them. But we're not a very large pack of gangers. We kept to ourselves. We, sold some parts. Seems that you found our secret entranceway out into Night City. But I am assuming that you probably used the secure door. We couldn't get it open, no matter how much we shot at it. It fucking man. Anyway, you're going to kill me, right?
No, I hadn't planned on it. Say, who was that took off north once things started getting exciting?
Oh, so he came with the doctor. I don't know his name. He,
Fell in a tracksuit.
yes, I believe that they said he came into town not long ago, and that he was learning the ropes of Night City.
Were they scheduled to meet Alpha or anybody from the
No,
Greens?
no. They came here to give us the skill chips that we were going to use. They said that they have good skill chips, Militech, high executive skill chips that would give us more combat skills. As kind of looks at the field of destruction. As you may have noticed from butchering us, we weren't very skilled.
Oh, where are these? Where are these skill chips?
And you look and you would see that there's an all foods container that's been kind of just absolutely obliterated from grenade fire and rocket fire in the smoky area near the two that Leo's currently inspecting. And there's like bits and bits of like, what looks like packaging, but you can also see that there's like bits and pieces of skill shards that have been kind of blown up all over the place. All of them appear to have like leftover remnants of like tagging on it that seems to put like the letter G on them.
Okay, so they were all G chips.
Yeah, she pulled one out of the all foods container and used it on Grip. So the doll chips.
This is the person that put the doll chip in Grip
No,
No.
this is the person that put the doll
that I'm
chip
speaking
in Grip.
to. Okay, okay.
The person that
I
you're
was like,
talking to.
how would they know? Okay.
Basically, your intelligence 9, you're kind of sussing it out. So I just want to kind of explain it so it's clear. There are two groups of scavs here. This is not one combined front of scavs. It seems like the
Sure.
majority of the scavs that you fought here were together and were connected in a network, right? And that's when, remember when Leo pinged and was able to kind of like detect that most of them were like linked up together? Those were friends. Mm-hmm. There were 4 outsiders, 5 if you count the tracksuit guy, that came here with the box of skill chips and were basically saying, join us, here's some free skill software.
Skill upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was poison pill, obviously.
Gotcha.
They didn't know that. But they were basically like engaging in that transaction when you kind of walked in on them.
Was Alpha involved in this meet?
No, the doctor was Alpha's contact. I believe Alpha is in Dogtown, but I haven't had a chance to meet him. I think that our boss did.
Who's the boss?
Shiv? You'd say? Shiv, yes, he's our boss. She can't see him because there's a container in the way, but she describes the man that was fighting you with knives.
Oh. Yeah, fuck that guy. The sniper?
He has a sniper rifle. It's very nice. Is he still alive, or?
Yeah, he got away.
Oh, that's good. Maybe I'll re-link up with him at some point, or maybe not.
No,
since,
yeah, I'll make sure.
Causing me problems.
I will release you guys together. You'll be fine.
Probably
So
just get out of Dogtown if I live and find somewhere to, I don't know, sell myself or do drugs. she just like depressively just kind of stares off into the distance.
yeah, it's cool. Fresno's nice.
Nice city. The only place worse than Fresno.
Were there any additional meetups that you were aware of between
No, sorry,
Gav groups?
I'm not very high tier in the group. I know that Shiv and his heavies, his boys, they they would meet with him. I think they were meeting with him at the market in the stadium, but I never went.
Hmm.
My job mostly is just to protect the area and kind of do some bartering and trade with the people, the residential people in. Some people are willing to sell their sick parents. Some people are willing to, they've got too many mouths to feed in their house, So I kind of make trades with them. It's kind of
Hey,
not the greatest line of work, but it's business.
what would you say if I told you that these skill chips that were being brought to your group were malicious malware?
She kind of shrugs, laying there. I don't know. I guess that's fine. Is that bad?
It's a puppet software. Your crew would have been under the control of whoever holds the leash of this. I mean,
That's
direct control, like
that's
involuntary breathing control.
that's too bad. But I guess if the alternative is dying horribly in a gunfight with some random people who popped out of a tunnel, I'd probably take that over this.
Well, you'd be the first to say that, frankly, of people we've encountered that have had this.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get either. Then I didn't die
Right? No,
alone.
no. I'm saying how lucky it is.
For me,
Is there anybody else in your pack that's
no.
not here today? Oh, that's a shame.
We were all here. We were going to use the chips. They said they brought enough for everybody.
Huh.
Can I stealth behind her?
Yeah. You don't need to roll. She's
Yeah,
not.
think about the rabbits.
She's paying attention to Kincaid.
Okay.
You just end it.
Well, I mean, I do have the rifle out. I'm just waiting.
I don't know if there's anything else. Hey,
I
what
end
does
it.
Alpha look like?
I've never seen them, but I know that Shiv has.
Huh. That's a shame. I just sort of turn around.
Looking at Leo like, yeah, you just kind of finish her, give her a nice Chelsea grin, and it's almost kind of like Leo as you kind of look at them like like choking up. There's like a bit of surprise at first, but then kind of like a yay. I don't have to go to
I
work
need to reload all
tomorrow.
my guns.
Yeah.
That's what she thought in her head. Okay.
What did they do to us?
Right.
Someone's got a rifle to the back of my head. The first on is I don't have to go to
So
work tomorrow.
So, anything else you want to do
The
with these
fuck
dead?
is this world?
Anything else you want to do with these fucking scabs?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm assuming you listed off whatever loot they would have had. I don't know if the doctor would have
guns.
had anything that wasn't exploded.
Yeah, didn't have anything worth noting. Neither did the other guy. They both had G chips in their necks, though. Do you check anybody else's cyberware besides the memory chips or doll chips? Nobody
I'm
else.
guessing the sniper had some cool stuff.
As far
I
as
don't know
Krogan,
anything about cyberware, so I don't.
we know he at least
I'm
had a
just music.
reflex coprocessor, but do you want to check anything else about his neuroport?
Sure.
Just want if you guys say no, it's fine. It's totally cool. I'm okay with it. I just want to because you guys have in the past checked people's Chrome and shit. I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you look it over and yeah, it looks like he has a neuroport, but it also looks like it has some kind of modifications. You won't be able to detect what they are without slotting into him, but you also know that he has that G chip and is infected. So you probably
This is the Shiv guy?
This is Shiv, yeah.
Oh. Oh, and he took a G chip.
He has a G chip in his neck, yeah.
Oh. I thought we were in time to save him from that.
No, he was already doing the preliminaries with Alpha from what she said before she died horribly. And apparently he has already kind of been inducted into Alpha's gang and already been G carded.
Oh.
Do you pull the card out of him and check his gear?
I leave that up to Leo.
I've seen
Leo
enough
and
of it.
Squints are the ones that actually know this shit.
Leo,
I don't.
you don't want to get infected.
Yeah, I've seen enough of it.
Fair enough. Squints, do you want to fuck around with his chrome?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, no problem.
like I said, I think that I had enough stuff screw up this round. I'm gonna move on till I can get things figured out and fixed up.
Oh, you guys are battered and bruised by the dice, not even the fucking villains. Okay. So, obviously, you brought the scanner with you, right? Like, that was not something that was stated overtly, but I'm trying to be as cordially nice as possible.
You did
Yeah, I
explain
mean,
that it
course.
could be carried around
Yeah.
and slotted into a car. So yeah, we did take it with us.
Okay. Do you check it?
After things quiet down, sure.
It looks like just a few minutes ago. Again, you do not have an exact location, but
Ah.
just a few minutes ago, like right at the kind of like onset of the fight, there was a ping. It seems to be in Dogtown region, or closer to the Biotechnica Flats than towards the north.
Like where number 4 is?
I'm gonna pull you no further south. I'm gonna pull you to the map. I'm gonna use we'll just use Kincaid as the marker. Unless somebody else wants to be the team leader.
Squids.
Vince is the team leader.
very okay.
It's fine. You're the boss now. So you're basically entering into town right about here, right?
Can you ping it to where to pull
Yep.
my screen to it? There we go. Okay, cool.
So you're basically pulling into town. Sorry, not here. I apologize. Over to this is actually, yeah, you're in here. And so when you come out of that space, there's just going to be a bunch of like piled up residences, like scrapped containers, building portions that have been kind of segmented. There's like an apartment building that's been kind of halved and quartered that's being used as apartments. But it's basically just like a mess of a courtyard in the area. There's like a weird kind of faux tree kind of in the middle with like lights on it. It's just a very weird space. There's a bar right nearby, and the ping is on the southern side of Dogtown, so close to where you're at. And it happened almost exactly at the same time as you were having that fight. Like either right after the fight started or very shortly like after the fight started. Or fight ended,
So
sorry.
could be someone let him know that was going
You
on.
had 2 people escape, so it could have been either of those people.
Probably the
I mean,
person.
we'll just check the bar, I guess, first. That's our closest place, right?
Yeah. You head over to the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you enter into the bar, bear with me. Cyberpunk? It's typed Dogtown Bar, and it pulled up like real locations. When you enter in, there's a robot behind the bar, and they look like they're kind of performing full service. The name of the bar is The Moth, and I'm posting a picture in our Discord because it's just easier this way of what the area kind of looks like. The tree is actually real now that I understand it. Right. Uh, so cute. I'm sorry, my wife sent me a cute picture of her cat. But yeah, it is a very simple bar, and then the bartender, as I mentioned, is a robot, who looks like this. And he says, "Welcome to the Moth," and there's nobody else in the bar.
Is there a net architecture?
There is a net architecture. It seems that there is a net architecture in the jukebox. There's a net architecture that is in the robot, and then there appears to be kind of a blanket like dispersal of like signatures of any other net architectures. It seems manufactured, but at the same time, it seems like it's just kind of native. Like there's this very strange presence in Dogtown that's fucking with your net architecture as a whole. It's something you would have seen kind of like in the background noise of the last fight, but it's something that is now more prevalent as you're in the space. And out of character above table, just to kind of explain that, due to Cynossure's kind of reactive nature and like it being kind of tampered with, this is not shit you know, by the way. It's stuff that you as a player would understand because of your knowledge of the world. The Black Wall's presence is kind of like present. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the robot is the bartender? Is that the idea?
The robot is the bartender.
Is there nobody else here?
There is not a soul in the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna like toss a few eddies on the bar and walk to the bathroom and just sort of like ask for, I don't know, scotch and water.
Okay. When you get
Kincaid's
into the
got you.
bathroom, it is unisex. There's a urinal, and then there are two stalls. One of the stalls is closed, and the other stall is kind of wide open, and it looks like someone has defiled it with the most eviscerating, like body eviscerating shit. But the other one is closed.
I've been to a Denny.
The moth is a Denny's.
Yeah, I'll just hit up the urinal.
Okay.
Hey,
Hit the
has
head.
anyone passed through here recently?
No. You're our first customer for the day.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
Can I get you something to drink?
That's not what I asked.
I'm sorry. Please reaffirm your inquiry.
Would you lie to me?
I cannot lie to you.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
No, it's to Zach.
I do gotta pee pee though. We're pretty close to the end of it. If you kind of keep an eye on the scanner, you would see that there's another ping that relays now, as you're watching it, and that ping is located just north of you.
Go
On
knock on the bathroom door real hard and tell Kincaid we're gonna go.
the main thoroughfare. This is ping 7.
That was 6.
No, ping 6 was the one that was nebulous. And I'm going to put that on there so you have an idea of it. And I'm going to change the color so that you understand the difference.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. So, with that, you have an understanding that they are moving northbound and probably heading towards either the Scav Haunt that you kind of notated, the Heavy Hearts, or possibly back to the marketplace. And Leo, or sorry, Squints, you kind of knock at the door. Hey, boss, we gotta go. They're moving. Just,
Go tell him, let's
You say
go,
there was
buddy.
Did you say there was somebody else in the stalls?
no, so the door's closed. Do you kind of look underneath to see if there's somebody in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, I think they're calling for you.
You see a pair of feet, but you know a pair of feet of a dead body. Like, it's you kind of understand that there's a dead person in the second stall.
I'll take a look. I'll
Kind of
pop
like
the door.
pitch it with the door. You kind of pop your thumbnail in there and kind of pop it open. Inside.
Is it like a normal bathroom stall
Oh
door?
yeah, it's exactly like a bathroom stall
Kincaid
door.
snaps it. Those are
Yeah.
those are very breakable.
and I am very large. Inside there is
I have had to do it.
inside there is a dead guy. He is wearing what appears to be much fancier clothing than the environment kind of entails. It's all kind of a shade of blue in color. He has a pin that seems to depict the Barghest logo, the gang that's present here. And he's kind of like dressed up to like it's almost like a pimp like styling. Like it's very high flash. It's very kind of like it's almost kind of patterned in like a crocodile leather kind of styling the suit. And then his boots are like kind of trimmed with gold. It's all a mess though, and it looks as though the individual is bleeding out of their eyes, their nose, their mouth, and it's like a whole bunch of blood just run down the lot of the person. They've definitely defecated themselves while sitting here, and they are holding in their hand, like death grip, a cyber deck. And that is where we'll end the session for tonight. Thanks for watching those that did. We'll see you next week as we continue our incursions into Dogtown. And see you then.